then welcome everyone to session 1 of Pray for Death. This is going to be our 14th to about 18th level, relatively short campaign, but pretty powerful, pretty goofy. We're playing with free archetype, mythic, ancestry, paragon, gradual ability boosts. Balance, who's that? I don't know them. We're going to have fun and try our best. To go over a few sort of general, like ground-esque home rule things so we're all on the same page about them. I like to keep some things pretty simple, but to make sure we're all on the same page. When it comes to a very short list of my unfun spells, please don't take them. I don't believe anyone has them currently, but things like Quandary, Disappearance, Repulsion, I tend to find they're just unfun for people to get affected by them. So while they're not outright banned, the way I typically rule it is if you guys use it, I'm going to use it too, and we'll all deal with the consequences at that point. So that's for you to reconcile with.
So I thought Mark had disappearance, but we can just change that.
Well, disappearance is the interesting one. It's on everyone's spell list who is a Red Mantis assassin, because that is in their arcane school. But it is an 8th rank spell, so none of you are capable of even casting it as of yet.
Oh, that's why. Yes, because I had it on his maxed out version through the Captivator thing.
So we'll burn that bridge when we get to it, aka in 1 level. We'll start thinking about that.
Yeah.
Beyond that, for things like pre-buffing prior to combat, the way I run it is typically if you've got something that has a 10-minute or longer duration, you're good to activate it whenever. Things that are less than 10 minutes, I typically restrict to rolling either as initiative is being rolled or on your first turn, since we pretty easily break a lot of actions into 10-minute increments, treating wounds, searching, investigating areas, refocusing, all of that. It's just easier to track 10-minute blocks. But if you guys have cool ideas, like someone wants to cast Blessed while someone else busts down a door, I'm always up for trying out some neat things and allowing a little bit of bonus because of that. When it comes to out-of-combat healing, during assassinations and infiltrations, we'll probably be rolling for those. Beyond that, though, I tend to be pretty lenient. I know we have someone with Ward Medic and Continual Recovery, someone else with the Blessed One dedication allowing for Lay on Hands. It'll be pretty easy if people are up for kind of hand-waving it to be like, yeah, 30 minutes passes, and that's probably good enough for everyone to heal, refocus, and be good to go again. Big thing, of course, not really home ruling here, but we are running with mythic rules, which does change a few base things. And we'll go over them as they occur, but the big thing, everyone will start each session with 3 mythic points. These are replacing your normal hero points. You can use them to do rerolls as per usual, with the caveat that you cannot reroll attack rolls with them. You can only do skill checks or saving throws. But you reroll at mythic proficiency, so you'll have a higher chance of success. If you guys are interested in being able to reroll attack rolls, because I know a lot of people like to, the way I typically sort of homebrew that is you are welcome to use a mythic point to reroll. However, doing so, we treat it as if you just used a hero point, where you will reroll and keep the higher result instead of getting the mythic proficiency bonus to the roll. That's pretty much it for the basics over it. Go ahead.
I said I'm back. I had to step away for just a second. I'm sorry.
Oh, no. You're all good.
Do you have a nice shirt?
I did.
For
Let's see, I made $330 in that stepping away.
Oh, nice. For future reference, if and when people are going to step away during the game, if you are, you will see there is a little button on the left side of Foundry that looks like a steaming coffee cup. If you hit that for me, it will just put a little message that you're stepping away, put a little coffee cup in the bottom left, and then you can hit it when you're back.
Cool.
Just helps me keep track of where people are. I think that's pretty much it. Anyone have any questions, any comments, any seething, burning hatred for me as a whole as of yet?
Not yet.
Not yet.
What's your name?
Yes, I'm sorry. You may call me Jericho. I will be your GM for this campaign
Hi, Jericho.
until you inevitably depose me. But until then, my name's Jericho. My goal is causing copious quantities of psychological trauma in your characters.
Cool.
Sweetness.
That's pretty much it for that, then. I, of course, kind of know everyone, but I would love if everyone could just go around quickly, introduce yourself, who you are playing, just so I can help associate voices with characters.
I'm Zavara. I'm Robin. I guess I know everybody but you and Pat.
Hello.
Hey, Robin.
Hello. Me and Bobby, we're friends.
Just a little bit.
And for reference, who are you playing, Robin?
Zavara.
Wonderful.
I'm a human Nephilim. I'm a GM or Guardian.
Very nice. Who else we got?
All right, well, I guess I'm Charles. I'm playing Malric Vare, who is a, I have to remember, human Mantis Beastkin cleric. He specializes in doing really fast AoE harm spells. For the record, I will theoretically be your healer, but I'm not taking very many heal spells, so yeah, don't die.
I should have some too.
Lovely.
I'm Bob, Bobby, Bob, or Big Mac, or whatever. I am playing Lucian Sept, who is a witch from the Netherworld, who is treated like a son, and a little bit of cultist in him when it comes to dealing with all of this as his belief. My history is etched into the very stones of the Esmograti, carved from those blood who served Achaekek. So that is Lucian Sect, his last name given to him.
I am Bobby's little brother.
That's
And a little enough. I will be playing Vask the Forsaken, a Matanji orc from the Mwangi. Formerly a demon hunter within the Mwangi. Now, having tracked prey through Cheliax in the mainlands of Galarian, he has committed himself to the Red Mantis assassins. And in game terms, he's a ranger-ish, más o menos.
Kinda, sorta. I will say I'm very excited. You are the first person I have playing a ranger in multiple campaigns, so I'm excited.
Wow. Seems like it would fit well for this type of setting.
There's just so many class options nowadays.
True that.
Last but certainly not least, though.
That's you, Mark.
Oh, okay. I thought he was gonna call me out, but okay. Well, I'm Mark, Charles' buddy. This is my first campaign, so I'm sorry if I mess up. I'll be playing Thalarian Sorn. He's an elf devoted to the Red Mantis, and I'm an elf. I think
Very
that's it.
nice.
And he said this is his first campaign, which is true, but he's played some PFS, so he's not.
Yes, I have.
First real campaign, we could say.
Yes.
Awesome. Well, I believe I've mentioned it before, but I will say it again, especially for our initial sessions and combats. We're going to take things pretty slow. You guys have a lot to keep track of on your character sheet, and we've got some varying skill sets, getting to know Foundry better, so my goal is to make this an enjoyable experience for you all, and so we will just kind of play a bit chill to start as we figure things out. But I believe if no one else has anything, we will go ahead and jump right on in here to begin playing this lovely campaign. I would like to welcome you all to the world of Galarian, circa 4724 AR. That's Absalom Reckoning, for those of you who don't have the calendar memorized. Probably a good thing if you don't.
Huh.
Across the face of this world, there is one group of individuals, an organization, that is both renowned and feared for their unparalleled assassination skills. They are the most tenacious killers that can be bought. No wall thick enough to stop them, no bodyguards tough enough, no safe house hidden well enough to keep them from their prey. These are, of course, the Red Mantis assassins, a cult venerating the deity Achaekek, stopping at nothing to see their targets eliminated, but working with a bit of a code, refusing contracts on those deemed rightful monarchs or other rulers, this being done out of respect for Achaekek's tenets. In the modern era, we're all well aware of how the war god Gorum died, slain in battle upon the claws of Achaekek, his blood and armor turned into a torrential downpour that has drowned the realms in conflict. The story we're about to tell, though, turns to a time before this historic moment, when the death of a god was no more than a conspiracy yet to be enacted, and the world could be considered in some ways to be at peace. Air quotes around that. Sorry, camera's not on, so you can't see that, but the world's not at peace. In a time a few years past of the modern day, mere days and weeks before Gorum is to meet his end, we focus on a group of Red Mantis assassins, themselves now notorious for their skill, having risen through the ranks of the organization and displaying such abilities that have gained them not only the favor of the Blood Mistress, but the blessings of Achaekek himself. Sent out now only for the most difficult of targets, this group of warriors currently finds themselves arriving upon the shores of an unnamed island in the northeastern end of the Shackles. Here in the Shackles, a lovely archipelago to the west of the Mwangi Expanse, those free captains who have made a name for themselves and formed a pirate council control the waters, constantly raiding merchant ships and battling against the encroachment of the Chilaxian navy. In recent months, a new name has begun to appear, spread in seedy taverns by lackadaisical dockhands, a captain calling herself the Storm Queen, claiming divine right to the Shackles itself, seeking to depose the Pirate Council and the Hurricane Queen that leads it. This individual is said to be blessed by Bismara herself, and numerous contracts have arrived before the Red Mantis seeking out her death. You all were the ones dispatched to investigate the truth of her claims. Through these last months of research along the various ports with different ship crews, you all have come to your final decision. The individual known as Alice Storm Queen, the captain of the Laughing Angel, is a mere pretender. Her so-called blessing appears to be real, but she has allowed it to go to her head and believes it makes her the rightful queen of this archipelago. As individuals who have been blessed by a deity yourselves, you know that doesn't really come with a lot of political standing. But this knowledge also gives you the green light to see your contract through. You have managed to track her down to her island hideout. Currently, a storm rages across the skies ahead of you. Oh, I'm sorry.
No, you're good.
Okay. Just making sure. A storm rages across the skies ahead of you. Waves crash against the surf as a heavy wind is whirling salt and sand into your eyes. Through flashes of lightning, you see crew members on patrol along the sandy shore, having yet to notice your vessel anchored off in the distance. Ahead of you, outlined against the night sky, is a large fort built from the shells of conquered and plundered ships. Faint glow of lanterns peeking over their high walls, giving occasional glimpses of the loaded ballistae and wandering guards. Wheeling through the sky, a pair of massive birds circle, their wings dragging sparks of lightning and fire behind them. As you all sneak your way onto shore here, in the dead of night, few individuals patrolling the area, I would like to ask you all, how do you go about taking down these guards?
Well, so these guards, they are not actually part of any assassination attempt or anything, right? Like, we're not contracted for them. We're just seeking the other person.
Correct. You are here to assassinate the leader of this pirate crew, so to speak. You certainly may avoid the guards if you would like. I would say at your skill level, while you guys aren't typically worried about an assassination and emerging alive, you would be well aware that your enemies are becoming more and more difficult to kill quietly. Battles are much more likely to break out than clean assassinations, and so there is always the potential value in eliminating potential aid.
Okay, yeah. So I think we should try to avoid as many people as we can. We will probably have to eventually break into a fight, but when we do, let's do it on our terms, where we can be in like a closed area and just do the combat that's right there, and then kind of open the choke point and let them come in little by little after that. That would be my strategy.
What are these birds?
Oh, that is a great
Those
question.
Wildlife, or do
Yeah.
they, if they're circling as that potential aid to this Storm Queen?
Go ahead and give me a recall knowledge roll for that. Which, if you are selected on your token, everyone will notice you've got a couple options I inherently put on your hotbar. One is the compendium browser that just opens the list of every action and spell and item in the game. Two is your basic action macros, where you've got a lot of lovely little buttons in it. And among those buttons, there is a recall knowledge button that you can use. And it will roll it into chat for me and give me what result we're looking for.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm a little already confused. So on the Foundry, it just says game pause. Like I don't see anything. Is that what we're supposed to be in?
Do you not see any picture or anything?
It's like a horizon, like a beach.
Okay,
And
you are seeing
like
that.
a,
You are seeing that.
Good.
So I can unpause.
Yeah.
Go
all
to
of
the
you
very
guys-
bottom of that screen, Robin, and then you'll see where there's a 1, 2, 3, 4, and on the second one you'll see a basic actions macro, like a little one.
It's the action symbol. Yeah.
Yep.
And what was the action we were going to roll, by the way?
Recall knowledge. Yeah, it's under encounter, bottom center.
okay, sorry. Say that again. At the bottom, I see the book, the action thing, and the book, other book. So I click the action.
Yeah. So click on the action one.
Make sure
Okay.
you are selecting your token, otherwise it will not open the menu you want.
Okay.
Yeah, and he was
And
just
then
going to
it'll
tell
do a
you that. Yeah, he was just going to tell you that recall knowledge was in there, but I'm assuming this is a nature roll. So if you don't have some kind of recall knowledge, then you won't really need it right now.
Yes.
But I suppose I should too, because it could be a religion thing. Maybe they're not really birds. Maybe they are devils or something. Who knows?
That's always a chance. So, and recall knowledge will not show up in chat for you guys when you roll it. It will show up solely for me.
Awesome.
Okay. So did I do that right?
You did indeed.
Yes. I would agree with Malric. There is no reason for us to initiate anything until we get to our target. We are here for one purpose. If other things come up along the way, we can deal with them, but I would prefer to us reach our target and finalize. The best assassinations happen without incurring collateral.
What I will remind everyone as Red Mantis assassins, you all, it is effectively part of your creed / contract that when you kill a target, when you eliminate them, you are to do so in a way that leaves no question that it was the Red Mantis who was responsible for it. Red Mantis assassinations tend to be a bit more showy than your typical Thieves Guild assassin.
Do we tend towards scorched earth?
Some certainly do. That is kind of up to how you guys would like to treat yourselves. For these recall knowledge rolls, Lucian, looking up at these two birds, you recognize them. These are a pair of Chaos Falcons. They are huge elemental entities with control over fire, frost, and electricity. They're typically quite solitary birds. It's actually exceedingly rare to ever see more than one in the same spot, which I think to you would probably make you think that they are contracted or subservient to people. They are not purely wild creatures right now.
Pass on that information. The winged birds that are above, we could have problems with.
Oh, him saying all those elemental types reminded me that if we're in this situation, I would have precast some spells that are multi-hour long.
By all means.
So I'll have that list in just a second.
Yeah. And if it would make it easier for people to visualize the situation, then I may go ahead and move us on to a map of some sort.
And for those that have the wand of
Yeah, if you've got like a Wand of Tailwind and you'd like to use that.
Tailwind, you'd probably want to have that in place already.
Yep, because that'll last for 8 hours.
All right. And is that an effect I need to mark on my sheet?
If you would like to use that, you should find it either in your Actions tab on your character sheet, or if you go to your Spellcasting tab, which should be the fourth one, typically looks like a little wand, and then in the sub-tabs there, Activations, It should show up as long as the wand is specified to be in your hand. That might be a little goofy sometimes. Try that real quick, see if that works. Nope. All right. If it's not showing up in your spellcasting tab, the easier way to do it would be from your actions tab. You'll see a little arrow pointing to the right between the bulk and how you are currently using the item. You click that, it'll use it and put it in chat.
I was also able to activate it from the consumables in your inventory.
Yes.
All right, so this next one I'm going to cast Thermal Remedy. This is for everybody. It will last 2 hours.
Okay. Everyone is welcome to go ahead and take that spell effect Thermal Remedy that's showing up in chat, drag it onto your token, and it will apply the effect to you.
And then also this Vital Beacon, don't drag this effect, but if anybody does get injured, you can just come touch me to get yourself healed.
Malric, you can put the effect on yourself, actually. Yep, perfect.
Yeah, I was just saying they shouldn't put it on because I'm the only one that actually has it.
Everyone should just
grab the thermal remedy. How do I put my token on the board?
Your token is already on the map.
Okay, so how do I drag thermal remedy to it?
If you see that little spell effect Thermal Remedy that's in chat, you just click it, drag it onto your token.
No.
Be like a grab and drag. So click, hold, spell effect Thermal Remedy, drag to your mouse, and let go.
Oh, you never got a mouse for your laptop like I asked, huh?
If that's being a nuisance, I can certainly help out and make it easier for you.
Yeah, can you move my token a little bit to the left or something?
Yeah.
Like the left.
The other way. Sorry. If you would like, and normally to move the map, you can hold right click and move your mouse. You can also use the arrow keys on your keyboard, and that will move the map for you.
Oh, perfect. That's what I needed to do.
Yep.
So thank you.
Yeah. WASD will move your token. Arrow keys will move your map.
So now my only decision left is I'm definitely going to put Life Connection up. I don't think the Guardian needs Life Connection. That would be silly, right? So I need to figure out whether I want the Ranger or the Rogue to have Life Connection. I don't know.
Dask, nice roll on the Trick Magic item. You can similarly, that spell effect Tailwind and the spell effect Thermal Remedy up above, you can just drag those onto your token.
Never mind. Orc Ranger versus Elf Rogue. I see who I need to put this on. Oh, but do I need to... I guess I need to put the spell effect on me, or do I need to put it on Thalarin? I guess Thalarin, right?
It is... That effect is what specifically gives the reaction, so you put it on yourself, theoretically. And what we would do is I will just edit the name. You're putting on Thalarin?
Yes.
Cool. I will just edit the name so we can keep track of who that effect is going to specifically.
Okay, I'm all casted out.
All right. I realized I didn't actually activate the map for you guys to make it easier to see, so that's on me. Hopefully it'll load for you guys pretty quickly. Give you guys a general view of the situation at hand. a large fort currently stretching in front of you through the shallows of the water. A few bridges leading over the shallows themselves. There's a pair of these Chaos Falcons up about 100 feet in the air themselves. And the walls of each area tend to be upwhere between 20 and 100 feet high, depending on the area.
Do we want to lure one of these creatures in and then eliminate it?
I think we should continue until we find our actual target, if at all possible.
They are hawks. Surely they will. They are intent to be scouts, looking for those like us who be coming for this
They're
queen.
They're a little bit more than just hawks.
Maybe it would be a good time to use magic to turn invisible.
As long as we can conceal our path. Regardless, we need some way in. And unseen.
Several of us believe, are equipped with flight capabilities.
Best. Just to
Oh.
check, is the map loading for you, or are you still stuck on the landing
Yeah.
page?
No, we're there.
Okay.
I see that.
Charles, check your Discord.
How many folks do we have on the wall? Or at
Uh,
least in the patrols?
So you guys, at this point, I wasn't going to require stealth rolls, because the people on the beach kind of suck.
Yeah.
If you'd like to try and see who all you can see in the fort itself, I'd ask anyone who would like to go ahead and give me a perception check. Perception
I
checks.
would like to know that.
Yeah, of course. Normally, perception, deception, and stealth rolls are rolls we will pretty much always roll blind.
Okay, help me with this first roll then. I want to do a perception. So
Yeah.
it's been a while since I've done Foundry. So what do I do?
You've got your character sheet open.
Yeah.
On the left side of it, right underneath your armor class, you will see a little perception. And you can either use the die button or the slashed out eye button. Slashed out eye button will be easy to just roll it blind. The die roll would be if you're ever going to roll it publicly.
Also, I don't remember if it's shift or control, but anytime you're clicking on a skill check, you can click one of those and it'll automatically blind you.
Okay, so I did that. Did I do it right?
Yep, you did. So it's blind. You won't see the result, but I will. Valoran, hilariously, you rolled initiative. You want to go to the roll that's one above that on your sheet. And then Vask, normally when you have the roll dialog open, so when you clicked the button and then it gave you like all your list of modifiers and a roll plus whatever your modifier is, you can change the roll visibility to blind to game masters, typically, is what I am looking for. Because these are secret checks that I don't want you guys to know the result of.
Got it. I clicked on the die under perception, and it is not responsive.
Interesting.
Oh, there we go. There we go. There we go. Let me try. And we're doing roll visibility, blind to game master.
Yes, please. Wonderful.
So if we wish to go into this location, not necessarily unseen, but to blend in with the atmosphere, I can disguise every one of us.
Mm-hmm.
If that is what the wish of the rest of the group would be. But I can easily put us up a disguise that will keep us at least for the next hour.
Yeah.
Oh, also, if we are, if I am willing to spend some money on this, I have a scroll of scouting eye. I could just shoot an eye in there and find out where we're going.
Ah, Scouting Eye, my hated. I've got a hate-hate relationship with Scouting Eye. We don't get on good terms.
Well, you should have said something about that when you were putting it in on my character sheet.
Oh no,
I could have
I'm
changed
more
it.
than happy for you guys to take it. I'm just gonna let my vitriol for it be known.
Oh, okay, cool.
So,
Do I think casting a spell from this far away would alert anything or anybody?
I'd say realistically, you guys are probably a bit further off of the map's space. You would be kind of in underbrush enough that you'd probably be able to get away with casting a spell. For a bit of visual reference for everyone, what I should mention, over here, there is a tower that goes up to about 80 feet in general. That does have a ballista pointing out into the distance from it. The tower over here goes up to about 140 feet. That is the highest point of this region. Aside from the birds, you don't actually see much in the way of people from this distance. I think you would maybe catch like one person up over here at some point. You'd sort of see through some of the lantern light, like a ballista getting repositioned slightly, and that would just help you note that there is a person over there. And then up in this large tower, you would catch movement from the second floor from the top at one point.
All right. Well, then I would like to pull out my scroll of Scouting Eye and use it, please.
Alrighty. We love Scouting Eye. Fantastic. And I would say the 10 minutes you could sustain that for being able to move up to 30 feet around would be enough to probably move through the entire area here. Would you please give me a perception check to see what you can find? Okay. You are going to notice a couple things over the course of this next 10 minutes or so. Oh no, we've got extempore effects ending things. Hold up. I always forget that setting. Nuisance of a setting, so... Perfect. All right. Looking around this area, you do see there is a series of ladders kind of up here leading to a main door. That's about 60 feet up, leading to the most intact pirate ship, so to speak. There's a small building in there that kind of sneaking the eye underneath the door. You see has cots, has a stove currently lit, a table where mess could be had, and a pair of sailors currently resting in there. There is a single sailor up on patrol over in this area. Kind of coming down to this main sort of back area over here. There's a raised area. There are stairs that head up the tower, but there is also a ladder on the exterior. And that is where you find your target, is in sort of the raised area back here. You notice, who you recognize from the contract, Alice Storm Queen, currently sitting there, rain pouring down on her, working through a number of vials that, at this distance, you aren't quite able to tell what is in each vial, but from your guys' research over these last few months, you do know that Alice is an expert with poisons. Down over here is the sort of lowest entry point, only about 20 feet above ground level, and there are another two sailors kind of standing off to the side. You see mouths moving. They're very clearly talking to each other, but you're not quite able to hear what they say. And then the last individual you are able to find is up near the top of this tower. There is a human woman kind of pacing around, occasionally looking out over the waters with a musket slung over her shoulder.
Fun. So I assume everybody saw all those pings on the map, and we know exactly where we're going and what we're doing, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Feels like a resounding confirmation.
No, I didn't.
All right. So effectively, straight back from the bridge is our target.
To the left.
Back, yeah, kind of back where Robin's mouse is right now. Just a
Mhm.
little bit to the left of that. There's another person over there with a musket.
Musket.
And then, yeah, so it looks like going to the north would be the path of most resistance. So I think maybe we should try to go to the east first. And yeah, I still think we should fly and or climb. I did not, I mean, there is always still the chance that there's an alarm spell somewhere. So that's a concern. But nobody reacted to the eye. So that's good.
Oh, the eye was not noticed.
What's the activity like in there? Is it like pretty bad? A lot of activity, a lot of people, quiet.
It's late at night at this point. You guys are at about 10 p.m. To say. Most people are kind of winding down in a relaxed state. You do notably notice through that scouting eye, it does not look like, even though they are in a relaxed state, that people are not wearing armor. They have weapons at hand. So it seems they are remaining prepared just in case anything weird happens, but currently they're a bit lax in their surveillance.
So they don't expect anyone to come. They are not really on the lookout. Why don't we just walk on in? I mean, again, I could disguise us all to look like the pirates or the riffraff that are here.
Oh, that's true. I could describe the people that I saw in the
Yes.
in the barracks,
And I
and we could get as close as we could to those people and
To
walk
that.
through the south. Yeah,
And just walk right on in.
I like it. I'm going to regret saying that later, I'm sure, but right now I like it.
What's the worst that could happen?
So if all are in agreement, please just stand closer. Is everybody good with that?
Yes.
We should proceed. Yes.
All right, with that, you'll see it get up. It's heightened 4, so up to 10 of us. We can look like we can have a different disguise for each target, but none can impersonate a specific person, but we can look close. So all you got to do is drag that effect onto you, I would imagine.
Yep. Yeah,
And there are definitely fewer than 10 of us.
I'd hope so. I'm not sure I'm prepared to run a game for 10 people.
Oh, I'm going to take one of those effects and put him up on Blight. He's going to look like a pirate.
Nice.
He's going to look like a parrot. A parrot.
Fantastic. All right.
Did I see any animals in there that looked like they were pirate pets?
No, actually.
All right.
I'd say, like, you probably noticed, like, a crate of chickens here and there for fresh food when they are not fishing around here, but nothing that is actively wandering around, nothing that gave you the impression of a pet or the like.
Okay, I will forward that information when he starts telling us the plan. Like, maybe you just want to disguise your familiar as dinner.
I don't think he'd be very pleased as Dinter, but we can keep him out of sight.
That could work too. All right. Well, so you might not be ready for this, but Dalaran is our best liar in this party. So let's just walk in like we own the place.
There you go.
All right. Then I think what I'm going to ask, I'm not going to have everyone roll a check to impersonate here. I'm just going to have whoever is our best at deception roll that check. Which
That would be Mark.
Would believe is Thalarin. All right. So, Thalarin, if you would be so kind as to roll a blind deception check from your character sheet. Alternatively, I believe there is, if you open up your basic action macros and go to the exploration tab, there is an impersonate button that you may use, which would work just as well.
I cannot find it.
Uh-oh. Regular deception works just as well.
Okay, I got it. But it doesn't let me roll.
It's not letting you roll.
Yeah, I have it like blocked off.
So probably what's happening is when you click on the dice, it pops up another screen so that you can change the effects and stuff, and you probably just have that hidden. You probably just need to move your character sheet or something.
Up to what?
You probably just need to move your character sheet or something like that. It's probably behind your. Probably did something. Because you can click on the. When you hover over the dice next to deception, it spins, right?
No, it doesn't.
Oh, fun.
That's strange.
Can you share your screen? Can we look at it real quick?
Yeah.
We love Foundry issues. I'm blaming V14 for this. As with everything, blame new Foundry updates on
Blame
all
the new
problems
stuff.
you're having.
It's always the news.
Well, Mark, this is what, your third time ever playing on Foundry 2, and it's been a couple of months at least. So. Did you share your screen?
Oh yeah, my bad. It doesn't let me roll for anything.
If an issue is like that is occurring, sometimes you do just need to refresh your browser as well.
Okay, let me try that. Let me see if it's that.
We'll see if that works.
Oh, that's fun. Okay. Nope. Still the same.
Very strange. Are you clicking on the number plus 26 or the little die icon?
I'm trying to click the dice.
Interesting, and nothing's popping up.
Yeah. Do you think you can put it on the chat? Maybe I can roll it there?
There's not.
If you can.
Let me see if I can do something about that real quick. Let's try.
It lets me do a perception check, but doesn't let me do the initiative.
You're not trying to do initiative right now. I see.
Ow! That's fine.
The specific proficiencies tab on your character sheet, which is one that looks like an open hand, is where you'll find all of your regular skills.
Oh, okay, I find it. Oh, no wonder. Okay, it's which one am I supposed to roll? Sorry.
Deception, please. And
deception. Okay.
So when you get that dialogue up, toggle on that illusory disguise +4 because you're getting that benefit from the spell, and then the roll visibility.
Should I put
down,
public?
Change it to blind GM, please.
Blind to GM.
Yep.
Okay. Got it.
Yeah, deception, perception, and typically stealth. We will always roll blind outside of extenuating circumstances. Okay. However, sometimes I will reveal what you roll when I think it is absolutely pertinent, and I would like to celebrate our first natural 20 of the campaign.
Yeah. All right.
So
that's bad.
Absolutely.
Also, our first dice roll of the campaign. So
Oh, we've done a couple.
That's a good
rolls
start.
so far.
Oh, that's right. We had a couple of perceptions.
We've done some perceptions, we've done some recall knowledges, but this is our first true nat 20. It's always a good sign when you get a nat 20 before a nat 1.
Mm-hmm.
So, with the aid of Lucian's magic, you all quickly don an illusory disguise, changing your outfits to appear similar to those of the sailors that Malric had seen sort of relaxing inside the facility. And you guys are welcome to sort of strut out of the undergrowth, tall, loud, and proud, and begin making your way in whichever direction you would prefer. You can either click and drag your token with the mouse if you want to move long distances. You can also just use the WASD keys to move it without too much problem.
Okay, help me with this again. How do I move my token?
You can either click and drag it, and just kind of click, move wherever you'd like, and then let go to drop. Or if you're selected, you can use WASD, and it'll just move along the grid.
I guess I'm not able to select it.
On the top left of Foundry, are you selected on like the person, and then right to it, the kind of square box? I will. I'll go ahead and I'll share my screen real quick, so you can see if you're seeing what I'm seeing. So Foundry being shared here. I'm not hiding anything at the moment from y'all, so you're good to look. But you should have these two selections up top right now, just the two topmost on the left.
Where is it that you're sharing? I'm not seeing that.
It's
In Discord.
Discord.
Okay, hold on.
If you hover over me in the voice chat, you should see that I'm live.
I just see Bobby.
If you...
Okay, I think I see it. Okay, yeah, I see it.
Awesome. So in the very top left, I've got just these two options selected.
Okay.
And then realistically, from there, you should be able to just, if you just click on your token and you get the box surrounding it, that'll mean you're selecting it at any time. And then you can just drag and move. Yep. Perfect.
There you go. And then on your keyboard, the W, you just move it like one square at a time. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Also, while you're clicking and dragging, if you hit F at any point, you can set a waypoint and then turn from that direction, so you don't have to just keep moving one direction.
Okay, it keeps showing me now like what I did over and over.
That was because I had moved you back accidentally, so I just moved you to where you were.
Oh, okay. I thought it was like
You're lagging. I'm so sorry. You are welcome to continue moving if you'd like to stay with the group, but if you think you'd be kind of hanging back like this, you are also welcome to do so.
I would hope our Guardian would never hang back from the group.
Best Guardian playstyle, ranged combatant.
All right, so it's not letting me go through this tower here. Where the ladder?
The wall's kind of small. I'm sorry. I'll open it.
You're just so huge.
Well, I could be, yeah.
There you go. So climbing up that little ladder does bring you about 20 feet up. Kind of getting up into this first area. As you enter this first room, there is no ceiling here, so the rain is still pouring down and pooling a little bit. Kind of between the weathered boards of this room. But you do see a pair of individuals that were kind of leaning against the wall off to the side, as the two of, or not just the two, but all of you make your way up this ladder and into this room, kind of tromping along the weathered boards. They pause their conversation for a moment and turn to look over at you. You see they're wearing kind of like boiled leather armor, but each of them has a trident kind of held, leaning either on their shoulder or against the wall nearby, that is attached to a length of chain. Oh. Shift over out there already?
Dallin, you're up. I nudged the rogue.
What?
So these two guards here just asked us if patrol was over already, and since you are, you didn't know you're signing up for this, but I guess technically you're our face in most aspects of this game. So you get to be the talkie person.
Oh, cool. Well,
What
I just
will
say,
sorry to interrupt real quick. Typically, because I know a lot of times the game will only have one person who kind of builds charisma skills, what I will frequently allow is anyone can talk, and on the assumption that most people are participating in the conversation, I then allow whoever's best in the skill to roll. That way, you guys don't feel like only one person can be speaking.
Ah, cool.
that will help out with
The
that.
fact that I probably have an accent that doesn't match my appearance.
Yeah, that's the
But
best
then
part.
we can't throw Mark out there to the wolves and have him.
Well, you can do that anyways.
I guess. Yeah, I guess I'll say. Oh, and then I need to do the check first, or can you just speak?
You can just speak.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's done.
All right.
Bravo,
Every time.
Mark. Bravo.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Anything special you find out there tonight? Large waves and rain
No.
coming down? Anything in the distance?
No, everything is good.
Well, except the rain. The rain is definitely coming down.
You got me
Hey,
there.
I'm a good liar, but they don't know that.
Killed for the
In
rain
fact,
to let up one day, but helps us hide, you know, so it's gonna be staying like this for a while.
In fact, it's just getting worse. We were
No.
thinking we should probably go take shelter. Here in about 5 minutes, there won't be anything coming anywhere near here that we have to worry about.
You wouldn't know a good place that we could get a drink and get warm, would ya?
Well,
At our own base? No, certainly they wouldn't. You know, because it's our base.
It doesn't matter if it's our base. It matters where they put the drink. It's never in the same place twice.
well, yeah, I'm sure
Is
it's
it
not
now?
telling you where I hide my drinks. If you're looking for the communal rations, then north side in the galley, that's where we've got them.
The last time I had the communal rations, I got the runs.
That doesn't sound like my problem. You should have
No, but
held your liquor longer. Don't go through it so
A
quickly when
better
you're working on
place.
assignment.
yeah, you know how it goes when we're out here getting wet.
Speaking of getting wet, we only have a few more minutes before the storm comes in real hard. We should go seek shelter now. I suggest that you two do the same. I'm going to start walking away. I'm trying to play this off as like we really need to hunker down
Get
somewhere,
moving,
yeah.
so maybe they will stop guarding.
Both of them definitely, they seem a bit confused as you mentioned that. Did you do something to piss the birds off?
Not to my knowledge.
Nah, it didn't even notice us. I don't even know if they're doing their job.
I mean, then storm's coming down because of them, so if you didn't piss them off, why is the storm gonna start coming down harder?
Well, I guess sometimes nature just overshadows creatures. I don't know.
Maybe
I
they
just
had
know
a
that-
bad day. Regardless, you're relieved. You may take your rest and we'll take your place.
And I'm going to ask for a new deception check at this point from whoever would like to be sort of leading this discussion.
I guess that's me, right?
Sure.
That's you.
Okay. Do I still activate the +4?
Yep, because you are
Okay.
currently impersonating their members.
Okay, sounds good.
Well, goddamn.
Accents.
That doesn't
I
sound
hope
good.
that's another nat 20. Hey, Zavera, would you like to join us up here before we roll for initiative, please?
Yeah.
That'd be great.
Pretty birds.
So, it's truly interesting because I am always a proponent of you will never find me believing that like disguises and the like are mind control. But when you're pirates and you can ostensibly believed to be just really drunk, they're gonna let a lot slide. Rob, if it is not letting you move,
Yeah, it's not letting me get closer than that.
when you see the dashed lines,
Oh, somebody's in the doorway.
it's because you're trying to move through a wall. So typically, like, there's a ladder right here, and then if so you have to kind of go around and up.
Because I'm on the way. It's not letting her, right?
No, it's because she has to go left one, south one, or she has to go west one, south one, east two.
There you go.
It's just kind of the walls being in the way.
There you go.
There you go.
At times.
Perfect.
You didn't see the ladder,
Yeah.
Robin? There's a ladder there, Robin.
I try and keep like the walls semi-consistent to how they look on the map. So stairways, doorways, ladders. There will sometimes frequently be walls that will get in the way of you moving around them. These two guards at this point both kind of look at one another. One raises their eyebrow. We weren't on duty. We were just, shooting the shit, so you don't have to relieve us. Go about your business, sailors.
Well, in that case, relieve yourselves. There's the latrine right over there.
Do us a favor, don't drown.
And I am going to.
Yeah, just
I'm going to exit this conversation really quick.
Fantastic. You guys begin making your way up into this larger area. I do want to say, for reference, Delirian, not another nat 20, but that was a natural 19 on your second deception roll, so
Kinda
somehow
nice.
convincing
Wow.
these pirates that you're just drunk. As you make your way up into this more central area, you see the winding staircase leading up this main tower around you, as well as a secondary staircase. That is what led to the sort of rest area that you all know through the scouting eye was where your target is. Continuing up over this way to the left would be kind of where the galley is, where the ballista, where there's a few more people kind of chilling out on guard right now. May do as and what you would like.
I would like for our guardian to join us.
All right, let's get eyes up here. So just for visibility's sake,
Mhm.
I wander over to the stairs, moving with stealth, if I may.
Certainly, go ahead and give me a blind stealth check then.
Robin, you clicked the measuring tool. You are no longer on the select token. There you go.
This would be sneak.
Yep. Or avoid notice if you're in the exploration actions. Why is it? Numpad's being a fucking tragedy. Malric, I would not move all the way over there yet. I had some tokens hidden for a reason.
I didn't see him, I swear. I really didn't.
That's because they were hidden. Believe it or not. Vask, as you try and make your way up the steps, trying to remain a bit quiet, there is an audibly loud groaning of the floorboard underfoot as you make your way to the top. And you will hear a voice as you do so. Who's there? I'm sure I made it quite clear I was not to be disturbed tonight.
You have my apologies.
I don't want your apologies. I want you to do your damn job.
Understood. My queen.
But our job is what
How
we're
was her
doing.
response to that?
Just kind of a snort of derision.
So about that, I know you weren't supposed to be disturbed, but we found something on a patrol that was extremely concerning. We think you should see it right away. I don't have a name that would be on her crew to say, so I make it blatantly obvious that I look at Zavera and Thalarin and I say, take her the things so she can see them.
Take care of the thing.
Take her the things that we found that are in your possession up there so she can see them.
Got
Up
it.
where?
Up, so if you go where Vask is, there's a ladder, and she's to the left. We'll see how far she lets you get before she stops for initiative.
As you say, you
Towards
found
everyone
something
else.
on a patrol.
Looking back towards everyone else,
Mhm.
I signal them to close because this is our target.
Yeah,
Where is our target?
up and around the
Oh,
corner.
Charlestown.
So, again, I kind of, keeping my position so as not to, I don't know, give her any other concern beyond her current derision of me. It appears that folks are guiding up this way. And
oh, go ahead.
based upon the feedback that we just got from Malric of indeed, my lady, we did discover something that perhaps you would find of interest.
Oh yeah. She will.
I will bring it to you.
She will herself stand up at this point and take a few steps forward, kind of side-eyeing around the corner here. Sure, bring it right to.
All right, I'm going to steer wide to make space for others.
Mm-hmm.
As keeping my eyes cast somewhat to the ground, out of respect for the queen. hoping that I've got people following me.
As she takes a few steps forward and you walk, kind of keeping your eyes downcast, moving off to the side, I would say you notice at this point her cutlass is drawn as she approaches, and there is a blackish green substance dripping off of the blade. I think at this point you can tell whether she sees through your disguise or not. She doesn't particularly care. And I think at this point, unless you have ideas to perhaps try and avoid it, I will ask us to roll initiative.
Oh, I thought our idea was to try to activate it. So
I thought we were gonna kill it.
Well then, certainly. Rolling initiative, of course, on your character sheet right underneath where your perception was, you will see initiative. I am going to ask everyone to switch that drop down from perception, specifically here to deception, since you guys were currently impersonating to get your way through here. So that is the nice sort of...
do we
swap
get to add the
initiative
illusory disguise?
You absolutely may turn it on for this.
Oh, there's another illusory disguise. It's proficiency.
Yes.
Oh, I guess you don't have. Okay.
Well, I guess I'm last.
This is supposed to be, deception.
Yes, please.
You're not last. Vast is last.
What did he get?
Well, you'll find out what the enemy's got when it is their first turn.
Or no, maybe Vast hasn't rolled yet.
Did it go?
Damn,
Roll.
another 20.
Oh, okay.
Goodness with the nat
Okay, now
20.
you're last. Yeah.
Alrighty. I do believe both Savara and Thalaring, you both have the battle cry ability. If either or both of you would like to use that here, attempting to demoralize Alice, you certainly may.
I'd like to.
All right.
Are you sure about that? Are you sure you wouldn't like to use your other activated ability of your stance?
Let her play, man.
Well, she doesn't know the options yet.
Oh, I want his help.
Oh, okay, never mind.
I'll learn. I'll be my own character. At the beginning, I need help. Are you talking about my opening stance? I'd rather get into that.
Yes. Yeah, that's your whole character design is that opening stance.
Okay, then I guess I'd rather do that.
Sure. I'd actually say, since they're both free actions that trigger when you roll initiative, you could technically do both.
Oh, sweet.
There's nothing stopping you.
Yeah, that's even better then.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll definitely do that. So let me just see if I can do this demoralizing.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to help me. So I go to my character sheet and just roll for it.
Couple things for that. First things first, you want to target the person you're demoralizing, which just hover the person you want to target, and you can use T on your keyboard to target and untarget them. When you see the little
Got it.
chevrons pointing at them, you'll know you're targeting them. Use the basic action macros from here. So once you're targeting, select your token, and then 2 on your hotbar, and it should be probably in the second column. You will see an option to demoralize. Fantastic. Unfortunately, as you guys realize sort of this initial jig is up, it does not seem like this pirate captain is particularly frightened off by your battle cry as you shout out against her.
Damn it.
Looks like stances are working a little bit goofily here. Did you also want to use your opening stance and go into hampering stance?
Yes.
All right. think the simplest way we'll do that for right now, and I'll see if I can make an easier way by next session. If you open your character sheet up and go to that Actions tab so you can see all of the different abilities you've got there. If you ever click on the pictures next to them, it will put the ability in chat for us, and then I can make a pseudo effect on your token to keep track that you've got that active. So, bada bing, bada
Did I
boom.
do that?
Yep, you did it perfect. All right. Thalarin, did you also wish to attempt a battle cry here? Mark?
Oh, no.
No.
I won't.
Sounds good. All righty. Then as we begin our first combat, it is actually Alice Storm Queen who is going to go first here. Rolling pretty high on her initiative. She is going to begin us off. And as you all make your way up, she looks at you all, eyes sort of squinting through the storm, and she realizes you guys are not members of her crew. The battle cry being unleashed by Savara, she is going to raise her voice. Crew members! Invaders have come! You know what to do in this case. As her voice rings out into the storm around her. Not giving any buffs right now, as it might normally do for the cost of an action, but still doing her best. And she is then going to step forward with an action, and is going to make an attack against one of you guys. This is going to be against you, Vask, to start us off. She steps forward and swings her cutlass. First, I should ask, do you have any reactions that trigger on being targeted with an attack?
Not believe I have.
Fantastic.
Let's see,
I don't
none.
think so, but you have. Yeah, Twin Riposte would trigger as long as you are already in Twin Parry. All right. This is going to be a 45 to hit.
That might hit.
Does crit.
Yeah.
Do we have any reactions to this? Because I believe there are some options that can be done here, potentially by you or by others, depending on what people would like to do.
I think maybe the intercept attack.
Yeah, you certainly.
Yeah,
could
you
intercept.
certainly could intercept.
Damn.
I also believe Vask and some others, if you would like, you have the Correct the Story mythic ability that is triggered when an enemy critically succeeds at an attack roll like now, and you can force them to reroll at the cost of one of your mythic points.
The defensive roll?
The Correct the Story is a reaction that some people have.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah, I know.
Have
The
power.
mythic feat.
Yeah, I know Malric has it. I don't really want to spend a mythic point the first thing out of the bag when I know we have a guardian. So we'll see what happens.
Sure.
I'm at least cogitating on it. I'm
Sure.
trying to see what divert.
I'm sorry?
Divert destiny. I'm trying to see what that does.
Mm.
It's not coming up.
That'll happen if you would be reduced to 0 hit points or be killed outright.
Gotcha.
It acts kind of like your orc.
I do have
philosophy.
Correct the Story.
Yeah, I think Malric, Thalarin, and Vask all have Correct the Story.
If
There it is. Correct the story.
if I
Wow,
use
this is
it, does
cool.
it mean for everybody gets affected or just for me?
So you can use it. It does not specify an enemy critically succeeds at an attack roll against you, So it is just
And
if
Okay.
basically an enemy
Right.
you see crits, you can spend one of your mythic points and force them to re-roll it.
I will spend it.
Sure.
I can.
I could
okay,
use-
never mind.
Yeah, this is since I don't know. I am the target. Probably be a good
Yeah.
idea for me to. And this is our target. So
Yeah.
this is
Yeah.
what we intended to come in and get done. So it's worthy. Let's go ahead and let's spend that point.
All right. Your mythic points are right up underneath your character's name. You can just use a right click and it will reduce them by 1. Left click would increase them by 1 to their cap of 3. So you can just reduce that by 1 and it will force me to reroll and take the lower result.
You say it's by my name. I guess it's on the icon.
At the very top
Sorry.
of your character sheet. If you see your name, you should see
Got it.
right below it mythic points.
Done.
Fantastic. That is going to make her crit just a regular hit, so that's going to be a lot less damage. Savara, would you still
That's
like
good.
to intercept here?
Yes.
Fantastic. So no real need to move here because you're already there. So you will take, you'll just take the damage instead of Vask here, which is going to be quite a bit.
Oh.
21 total points of damage to you, mixed between slashing and mental damage, as well as some persistent poison damage on you.
Yeah. Do I have to do that myself, or does it do it automatically in Foundry?
As long as you're selecting your token,
your
you just hit that damage button in chat, and it'll apply it to you. Perfect. Good old resistances causing you to take a bit less. Quite a bit less, actually. And then the poison at the end of your turn. However, her blade was poisoned in this case. I am going to ask of you to make a fortitude save here that I have. I've put the button for it in chat. You don't have to roll from your character sheet. You can just click that button, and it'll tell you whether you succeed and apply anything relevant. Critical success? Who cares about poison? You're just fine. Fantastic. Okay.
Just Guardian things.
Just Guardian things,
though,
right?
Though before he moves on, did you want to say the other part?
Yeah, that I want to do a reaction attack with the armored counterattack.
Oh ho. Yeah, absolutely.
Wait,
You
what?
make your after intercepting the attack, make your own strike against the triggering enemy, and if it hits you, taunt the target. That's awesome. Go for it.
Okay.
So real quick, she was saying in Discord to me that she doesn't see the sawtooth saber; she sees the claws.
Yeah,
I was
don't
wondering
see
if
the.
that.
That's very strange. At the top of your action tab under the section that says attacks, you're seeing claws instead of sawtooth saber.
Hold on. So actions, attacks. Oh no, I see the saber there.
Yeah.
Okay. So I can go in there and just click the strike, and that's
Yep.
how I'm going to make this attack.
Mm-hmm. Okay, y'all are rolling hot just to start us off here. Goodness gracious.
I mean, we're professional assassins. We're good at this.
Yeah, I guess you're doing your job. Go ahead and hit that damage button for me. This absolutely hits. All right, 19 points of damage in response to her. Her taking more damage than she's able to deal to you. And you also taunt as a part of this. If you'd go ahead and be so kind as to put that ability in chat for me.
How do I do that? The taunt?
Same as with the hampering stance earlier, it should be an action there. You can just click the picture. Perfect. And that gives me an effect. And
I would
I'm
also
actually-
suggest that you drag that down to your quick
putting it
bar
in
at
my
the
hotbar,
bottom
yeah.
because you will be doing that a lot.
I'm going to be doing it a lot. And
Right, so how do I do that?
you shouldn't need to because I'm the one putting the taunt effect on enemies. So
Okay.
you don't have to do anything else with that. It also makes them off guard until the start of their next turn, which is really disgusting for all of you fighting her now. Oh no.
Well, only if they attack. Only if she attacks somebody other than the guardian.
That is correct. All right. That does it for her turn. That was all reactions. Vask, we are up to you.
All right. Let's get in. Let's initiate with prayer attack. See how this works. I do not see it. Actually, we should probably start with Mark for Death.
Sure. It is a 3-action ability, keep in mind, so if you do it, it will basically take your entire turn.
And let me see what... Sitting dancing increased. All right, this is a little bit hotter then. So let's go ahead and try to set up the prayer attack. How do I initiate that? I've got...
If you just click the picture next to its name so it goes in chat so everyone can read what it does. If you're in your actions tab specifically.
Actions tab. Yeah, I'm in encounter.
Yep. If you scroll down in the actions, prayer strike, I believe, is there right underneath your mythic strike. A little over halfway down.
Okay, I clicked the picture, but it's not.
Not going to check. That's all right if it doesn't. That's all right. So you attempt to feint an enemy, and then if you succeed, they will automatically become off guard against subsequent prayer attacks. That's real good. Fantastic. So go ahead and feint your target, which I believe is her. If you target her, feint will be in your basic action macros. So again, to target, just kind of hover the token you want with your mouse and hit T on your keyboard. Perfect.
Got it.
I believe basic action macro should be somewhere in your have feint there in the F
and
section.
Feint.
Y'all need to chill with the good roll. My God.
Take that.
All right. So I will have you notice there, because your deception is unfortunately not the highest. You only succeeded because you rolled a natural 20, and it upped your degree of success from a failure to a success.
Gotcha.
Still really good, though. And then, because you've got it, I believe if you go to the top of your actions tab, where you see a bunch of little checkboxes, there should be one for prayer attack. And that will...
It is now checked.
Awesome, because that is what will make your next attack deal the persistent bleed damage. So, she's off guard against your next attack, and if you hit, you'll deal some persistent bleed damage. Fantastic.
All right, and do I still have an action? If so,
you've still got
it's going to
two
be
left.
the attack.
Yeah.
Oh, hell yeah. Then let's go to attacks.
Awesome. It has your weapons there as currently undrawn. You can draw both of them. As the combat was breaking out, you all could have reasonably drawn your weapons and not be surprised.
So do I need to pull draw? I guess yes.
Yeah, and draw the second one as well, so you've got them both ready. Perfect. I am noticing real quick, because I'm realizing something missed Foundry. Give me half a moment here. All right, there you go. Now they've got their correct proficiency.
Why, thank you.
I didn't want you to be rolling a
dramatic
+7.
difference in the numbers. Yeah, +7 would have been not very good.
Not great.
All right. First strike.
Go for it.
He shoots.
He scores a
Did
hit.
it roll? Heck yeah. All right, here comes damage.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
24 points of damage, including the bleed. Phenomenal. The blade carves across her chest, causes her to begin bleeding as she stumbles back a little bit. So now you would uncheck prayer attack because it only applies to your next successful attack. So since you hit, you would uncheck it and not get the bonus the bleed damage again here.
Got it.
Yeah.
So
But-
second attack at first map
Yes.
or second map.
And I will remind you for future turns, I believe you are a flurry ranger. So if you hunt prey on your
I
target,
am.
it makes your map even lower.
Oh, outstanding.
Mark, that goes for you too when it's your turn.
Mhm.
You didn't catch that.
Right, I don't understand.
be.
Unfortunately, 31 will not quite hit on this strike.
Yeah.
I
That
believe-
completes my actions.
Fantastic. Malric, that's going to bring us to you.
Oh, geez, I was so busy helping everybody else, I forgot to plan my turn.
But you're a caster.
Right, so this should be real easy, right? I just throw
Yeah.
some spells out.
Look at
So
your
simple.
Those
7
spells,
free
that's it.
spells. Where's Phantasmal
I'm
Calamity when you
wondering-
need it?
Actually, you know what? Let's see. Nah, we'll go with Benediction.
Ah, good old benediction. Fantastic. So anyone that
then
remains close to you gets a bonus to their AC.
Yeah, and then we'll run up a little bit so that everybody can be in it.
Sure. Easy to climb
Because
those steps.
That's what's necessary, right? Is the Guardian having extra AC?
Yeah. That's real.
Do I need to do anything to make that apply to me?
As long as you are within 15 feet of Malric, since it's an aura, it will automatically apply to you.
This makes it so much easier.
Yeah. And you'll see the little effect on you will be the one that kind of looks like a circle instead of the square effects. Because that's saying, hey, you got this on you. I believe that does it for your turn, Malric, correct?
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Nice and simple. Lucian, that comes to you.
Lucian steps forward, strides forward to get everyone within range.
Alrighty.
That should put everybody within 30 feet of me, and I am going to use a mythic point to cast haste, which all 5 of us are now going to be quickened
Oh
condition for the
Yeah.
next minute.
So everyone may
So
go ahead
I
and
will
grab
apply that
haste
to everybody. I'll go ahead and do it for everybody.
Okay, sure.
Oh, no, I can't do it. Okay, y'all are going to have to do it.
The way I
I don't have
typically do
permission
it
to.
is whoever is
them
gaining
do
the
it.
effect puts it on themselves. It's my secret and make sure you're paying attention check.
That works for me.
All
All right, so you see the effect right there, folks? Just add it.
I think I added it.
And do make sure you expend the mythic point, Lucian. It will not do it automatically
Yes.
for mythic magic.
And that ends my turn.
Fantastic. Everyone's
Other than Blight can move on
Oh,
its
yeah.
own. So
independent
Blight
bird.
is going to fly out in this direction up in the air to get away from the door.
Sure, absolutely. From like 50 feet up. At this point, the call of the captain echoing out into space still does cause those around to begin to take notice. So one of those Chaos Falcons takes notice a little bit, kind of wheels back and begins making its way in your guys' direction, but it's still a distance out with its turn there. So Savara, that will bring us to you.
Okay. So, I guess I'm gonna start with my free basic attack because of the haste or whatever.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. If you start with your free basic attack, that means when you use your lockdown, it's going to be a -5 to hit.
Okay. I was wondering, yeah, that's why I was asking which one I should do first. So I should do the lockdown first. I was
Yes.
just afraid it wasn't going to make it work as much. Okay. So cool. I'll do the lockdown.
Cool.
Give me just a second.
All right. So if you hit with this attack, the enemy is just unable to move outside of your weapon's reach. That's
Yeah, it's
concerning.
pretty cool.
I'm scared.
Okay. Actually, how do I do that?
You can put it in chat like usual, but also typically if you just tell me that's what you're using, that's all good. Putting it in chat just makes it so everyone can read it.
Okay. So I did that. Now, how do I roll for it?
You're just making an attack roll with your weapon.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And those sorts of attacks, you just say you're doing it and then attack like normal.
Okay. Sorry, this is what I'll get better at pretty quick.
You're good. Again, we're going slow. And if I'm going too fast at all, please tell me to shut up and slow down. I can start talking really fast without meaning to. A 37 will hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
Wow.
Another 18 points of damage. You guys just begin wailing on her. She does not look particularly happy.
Ooh.
Yep.
Oh, wow.
Okay, now I'm going to do the taunt.
Yep. Keep her taunted. Fantastic.
And then I'm going to raise my shield. How do I do that?
That will be in your basic action macros. There'll be a little button, I believe at the bottom of the third column for raise a shield as a toggle. Perfect.
Awesome. That's my move.
All right. So strike, taunt, shield. I believe that does it for your turn.
Yeah. Oh, and I forgot to say that in my daily prep that I did the bodyguard on whoever Mark is.
Valerie.
Valoran?
Yes, I did the mark on Valerie.
Perfect.
Taunt applies.
Wait, what's going on? No?
We can hear you.
Savara's making it harder for you to die.
Oh, okay. Take it.
She's bodyguard. She's your bodyguard.
Oh, okay.
So specifically, Savara would have a -2 penalty against Valoran and just a -1 against anyone else except you. Cool. Love it. Well then, speaking of Valoran, it is your turn now. Savara, you do take 8 points of damage at the end of your turn. That's all applied automatically from the persistent poison, and you do fail to overcome it, unfortunately, so you're still poisoned.
Unless you wanted to spend a mythic point, but
No.
you're a guardian and it's what, 4 damage?
Yeah, I would not
8
recommend
damage?
it.
So much damage.
All right.
I ran
Valoran,
by.
what you got?
Okay. So if I have a question,
Yes.
what is does melee have a range? Do I need to be close?
So melee always has a range.
Okay.
The weapon type determines what that range is. Your weapons, the range is right next to you.
You've got a reach of 5 feet, so you have to be effectively adjacent to your target to attack them. What I will say, a good idea, if you can, is typically get on the opposite side of an enemy from one of your friends, because then you'll be flanking the enemy, and they become off guard to your attack if you're flanking them.
Which is especially good for a rogue.
Yes.
Okay, what I'm gonna do first though, I'm gonna use my hunt prey.
Always a great idea.
Yep. So I'm gonna do that first. Then I'm gonna move to where you guys sit, and I'm gonna use my double strike Twin takedown. My bad. I'm sorry.
Okay,
Ability.
yeah. So you get to make one strike with each of your weapons here. Fantastic.
Should I? Do I do it with the regular strike, both of them, since it's the same time? Or I gotta go strike and then the -4.
Strike and then -4 for twin takedown.
Okay.
Yeah, the reason twin takedown is great is because you get to make 2 attacks for 1 action. So.
Oh, okay. I thought it was like I can make 2 attacks with the same.
Well, there's multiple different versions, and there is that version, but it costs 2 actions to do it.
Oh, okay.
And when I say that version, I mean on other characters, not your character.
Oh, okay, sounds good. Okay.
Right.
Yeah. Okay.
Don't forget to target your enemies when you're going to attack them. So just hover them with your
I
mouse and
forgot.
T, because that'll tell you if you hit
Yeah, I'm
automatic
sorry.
or not.
Okay. Well, I target already, but that's my
Yeah,
bad. Do I do that?
A 43 will be a
Do I do
regular
it?
hit. So go ahead and roll damage here.
Okay. That's many dice.
And all those dice, that's why you want to flank right there.
Yeah.
Because otherwise you'd be rolling, 3 of those.
That extra 3d6 comes from flanking. Before I apply damage here, go ahead and make your second strike, since you do combine damage with twin takedown if they hit.
Damn it. Okay, can I use one of my points?
You may. So again, because we are using them a little bit weird with attack rolls, if you right-click your roll in chat here, you can re-roll using a mythic point, and then we're going to just apply a -4 to the roll, because it would go from master to mythic here.
So do I do it again?
Right click where it says 26, and it'll pop up a thing. It'll say re-roll using a mythic point. Oh, I lied. It does not say that. Oh, maybe it's just because I'm not the dice roller.
Correct.
Yep. Reroll using a mythical point. Okay. Oh wow. Oh.
Okay. So.
Okay, still hitting. Okay.
Sure. For future reference, like I mentioned at the beginning,
Yes.
When it comes to attack rolls, technically you cannot re-roll them with mythic points. It's a very weird rolling about mythic. So the way I normally rule it is you don't get the bonus from mythic. So in this case, we would effectively give a -4 to your roll, which would make it miss. But who cares? We're starting the campaign, and we're here to have fun and try new things. Roll damage.
Okay, sounds good. Wow.
Ooh.
Okay. And then I have this lovely little option that allows me to merge those damages for a total of 57 points of damage to her, and she has to make a fortitude save.
Ouch.
Which she will succeed, but even then, that's going to make her slowed until the end of your next turn. That's so bad for her.
Yeah.
Phenomenal. Now, because you were quickened, you actually have 1 action left, if you'd like to do anything with that.
Oh wow. Okay, I did not know that. Okay. Let me see. I guess I'll attack again.
Sure. So you're at full map at this point. Unlikely to hit,
Yeah.
but who knows?
Hey, you never know.
Uh, 31 is not going to do it.
Yeah, kind of. But thank you.
Wait, though, I just wanted to remind everybody, because I think almost everybody has opportune attack, right? And he did just hit. Just throw that out there.
They what?
So opportune attack is a feat that you can get through Red Mantis Assassin, and almost everybody's Red Mantis Assassin. And so if somebody makes a successful attack as a reaction, theoretically, everybody else could also make an attack on that.
That is the specifically opportune backstab reaction people
Oh,
have.
right. Opportune backstab.
Oh yeah.
So,
Well, so Mark, you couldn't use it because, well, you could have, yeah, you couldn't use it because you're the one that made the attack. But I think Vask has it. I know Zavara also
has it, yeah.
Zavara also has it, but I think she's out of reactions because she.
But it has to be a critical hit, or he has a hit.
Just a hit.
I thought it was just a hit.
Savara does have her reactions back because you refresh reactions at the start of your turn.
Oh,
I
right,
get-
she went.
So I get a new reaction every turn?
Yep, and
Two
That's
new
awesome.
reactions every turn. And if you spend a mythic point, it might be an action of yours, I forgot. But if you spend a mythic point, you get a third reaction for a minute. Every single turn.
Wow, okay. Well,
You
that's,
told me you wanted a character that paid attention because you had reactions, and that's what I built you.
yeah, well, you're right. I was just thinking, God, I got to pay a little bit more attention than I expected.
Yeah, somehow I'm not seeing that reaction on my.
Vask, you do not have that feat.
Oh,
Okay.
I thought he did, sorry.
No, because Vask also went the regular assassin dedication as well. So Vask had split feats from those. So Savara, if you would like to use one of your 2 reactions here, you absolutely may use it to just make a strike.
Yeah, can I do the... is he getting attacked? Sorry, I wasn't paying that much attention because I thought I did. So did he get attacked, or do I just do an attack?
No, this is specifically the opportune backstab. It triggers when Valoran or someone else hits the enemy that you're next to. You get to use your reaction and just hit them also. You're just dogpiling an enemy.
Cool. Yeah, no, that sounds wonderful. I'll do that.
Yeah.
Hold on.
It's a great feat. I love it.
No, she told me that she wanted a reaction so that she had to pay attention to the whole thing. So I built her a character that has 2, possibly 3 reactions every round, and she has 7 ways to use those reactions.
And I didn't even notice.
Yeah. I just messed up something with my weapon.
It
Hold on.
looks like you sheathed your weapon and then put your shield.
Yeah, I pushed the wrong
You're
button.
good.
No, I fixed it.
Oh, you rolled the die privately.
I guess we'll never know if she hit or missed.
I know.
Well, that's weird. It was a good roll too.
Well, if you right-click that roll in chat, it should give you a little drop-down menu, and one of those options should be reveal roll, I believe. Perfect. Oh, that is a good hit.
That's weird that it did that.
Right below that roll, so bottom of chat, you should see like a couple of buttons right next to each other. Is the selection on the leftmost one that if you hover reads public as user?
It looks kind of like a globe.
Not selected.
Go
Should
ahead
it
and
be
select.
selected?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm guessing you had the private to game or blind to game masters. The
No,
eyeball.
it was set as self-roll. I couldn't even see it.
Oh,
Not a very good roll of damage. But there you go.
16 damage is 16 damage. Hey, we'll take it. All right. Injuries beginning to pile up on her. That is going to bring us to the one enemy who was being consistently attentive. The one up in the tower right here with a musket.
What?
Is going to sort of step out a little bit onto the opening. So she's right about kind of here, another couple dozen feet above you all. And she's going to look at you all with sort of a furrow in her brow. Oh. Well, I didn't expect we'd have enemies here tonight, but that's how it's going to be, I suppose. Let's resolve that issue. And she is going to... let's see. Do I want to cast a spell or shoot bullet at you all? That's the real question. We're going to shoot a magic bullet at someone. How's that sound?
Magic bullet.
Not good.
sounds horrible.
I think it sounds lovely. Our target is going to be you, Thalarin. So, as she goes
What?
ahead... You're getting shot with a gun.
No. Why me?
I don't know.
There's 5 other people.
Yeah, but I
because
rolled a die to see who I would target, and it rolled a 1, and you were 1, so sorry.
my answer would have been because you just dished out a crap ton of damage to the person she's protecting.
She didn't see that.
She didn't
Okay.
see that. Yeah, exactly.
But she is going to aim her musket down at you and pull the trigger. As the bullet fires out, you see in slow motion, the front of the bullet opens up, sort of jagged. It almost looks like jaws coming down at you.
That does not look good.
This is going to be really
It's like
sad
that
if I
old black
miss.
gallon ammunition.
But that is a 37 to hit. I do believe that hits.
Damn it. Okay.
I don't believe there's any reactions here that'll help unless someone has an idea here.
Well, there are two. Oh, you mean reactions to stop the hit? I was gonna say we have 2 reactions once the damage comes, though.
We got damage
Or
reactions.
two potential. Yeah.
Typically, I have those sorts of reactions be done before damage gets rolled, but I'm okay with you guys doing it after we see the damage.
What's this unbelievable? Does that maybe?
Your
No,
unbelievable interception.
Yeah.
Now, your unbelievable interception only exists because all of your intercept attack is way better. The only reason it exists is because it has a longer range. So
Yeah.
there are rare times, but you're 5 feet away from Dalaran, so.
That's the one that's shooting? Oh,
No.
okay, from the person that's the target, not from the. Okay, that's what I'm thinking it might be up with. Okay.
Yeah, because you can absolutely still intercept when Thalarin just takes damage here. If you would like to. All right. Well,
please.
It's going to be a big amount of damage to you, Thalarin, because this is specifically a bewitched shot that, much like a mage's...
Okay, I have a question.
Yes, what's your question?
Does correct the story can fix it, or is it only when it's a critical?
Correct the story is specifically when it is a crit, not just on a regular hit. I know, I'm sorry.
Never mind.
So...
Yeah, I do want to intercept this.
Cool.
So can I recognize... So
do
this,
you have
is this a
spell?
spell effect? Yes, I do have recognize.
Is a spell being cast here. You may absolutely use that.
Thank you, guys.
Which I will go ahead and even cast it. So there's a little button in chat there for the recognize.
Yep, I found it under mine. Did I do it? All right, recognize spell. All right, recall knowledge is what I need to do.
Well, no, but if you click in the chat where he has the recognized spell, that allows him to put the DCs and stuff on it. So if you put something in chat, you always want to go with chat.
Yeah, I've already clicked on recognize spell. It's not doing nothing.
Not that. There should be a little button for an actual die roll in there as well. That's what you want to click on.
I got it. Public to user.
Yep, that's all good. Recognize spell theoretically should be a blind, but I don't care that much.
Yeah, we're blind.
Thankfully, you do still recognize the spell. You are competent enough with occult magic to recognize the spell being cast as part of this shot is a casting of 5th rank Blood Feast.
I am going to mythic counterspell this. So trigger.
Don't believe you have an additional reaction, do you? Because recognize spell is also a reaction to use, and you normally only have 1. Oh, let me see. It is creature casts a spell and you've successfully recognized it is what triggers it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I think so.
Because I have to recognize the spell.
No,
yeah, kind of both has to happen.
So I'm going to allow it this time. What you would normally need in the future is specifically to now take the feat Quick Recognition, which allows you to recognize spell as a free action instead of a reaction.
I have Quick Recognition.
Oh, do you?
Yes, I do.
Hot damn, ignore everything I just said.
Yep.
You may absolutely counteract.
The rest of us will take note.
I'm a moron.
I've successfully recognized the spell, and you have either prepared a spell or an unexpected spell slot, or of equal or greater rank. So what is the rank of the spell?
Since you recognize it, you know this is being cast at 5th rank.
All right, so I just need to be about at the same at least, right?
Yep, yeah, just any of your 5th rank spell slots you remove as
Dispel
if you cast
magic.
it. Perfect.
Oh, it's any? I thought it had to be the Dispel Magic or the exact same. That's why I've never used that before. But that's
No,
great.
they actually changed that.
You do for normal
sweet.
counterspell. Mythic
Yeah.
counterspell specifically is you can just get rid of any spell slot.
Oh, okay, sweet.
Yeah. Otherwise, you need the 12th level wizard feat. Okay. So, normally, if you want to roll with mythic proficiency, because there isn't a way normally to do that in Foundry, there is a little toggle in your actions tab that you'll see near the top that just says roll with mythic proficiency. If you have something that lets you roll like this before re-rolling, you just toggle that on, because otherwise here we know we have to add a +6 to this. Which a 43 will absolutely succeed, and a success is all you needed. So the casting of Blood Feast is absolutely countered by your magic, which means the Blood Feast does not trigger. It is only the bullet damage coming through.
Yes.
Savara, are you still looking to intercept this?
Yes.
Fantastic. I do believe as part of intercepting, you can move. You move up to 5 feet, and you have to end adjacent to the person you are intercepting. So you could move to here or to here, effectively. Since either of those.
Everybody still remembers you still have quick. You're still quickened too.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying.
All good. Perfect. And then that is going to be 18 points of damage. There is a roll in chat if you scroll up just a little bit to take the damage on yourself. Man, oh man. That was supposed to be a far more dangerous attack that ended up being a little sad, I'm not gonna lie. I'm a little sad, I'm not gonna lie. Fantastic. And,
thank you, guys.
That's super cool. That does it for her turn. The rest of the pirates and the Falcon are going to begin to take notice at this point as well. Again, none of them really able to begin making their way over to intervene as of yet, but they have noticed and they will probably begin joining this next round. As we hit the top of round 2, that is going to bring us to Alice's turn. She is slowed, so she's only got 2 actions. I don't like that. And I'm realizing I forgot an effect she had last round on her attack, which I'm a bit sad about, but I'll just do it this round. Yeah, she is going to, as a 2-action ability, go ahead and interact, draw a vial from her pouch, and pop in the cork, slather it on her blade. Vask, I believe, Disrupt Prey would normally trigger in this case, but since you have not hunted prey on her yet, that is the reason it does not trigger. Yeah. Thalarin has Opportune Backstab. None of those work. No Opportune Backstab trigger on this. I was just seeing if any of your other reactions would work. Sorry, I say words. And Savara, I believe at this point, is out of reactions. So, now I get to stab whoever I want with a super poisoned blade. What fun.
Please don't.
The dice have determined Vask is getting stabbed.
Again. Look, Thalarin said please don't.
Sucks to be me.
He said
I
please.
really didn't have a choice, yeah.
It's got power.
I know. Because the action she did specifically was a 2-action ability that allowed her to draw a poison, apply it, and strike, all for 2 actions. We love action compression. And that will be a 38 to hit.
horse pookie.
I do.
There was a
believe-
regular hit.
No, this is a crit.
Okay, can I use my
Yeah, if you'd
my
like to correct the
change the
story, you
story?
may.
Yes, I will.
Fantastic. That does cost you one of your mythic points to use.
It's okay.
And she
Do I
will-
just take it off?
Yes. Yeah, you just up top right click the 3 mythic points there and it will reduce.
Alright.
Left click increases, right
Okay.
click decreases. It's unintuitive.
Okay, I got it.
But a reroll keep the lower makes it miss because of benediction. Aw, man. That's so
Teamwork
tragic.
makes the dream work.
That is so sad.
Ooh.
And that also
Hey,
means
you know, if she had the favor of Bismara like she thought she did, she wouldn't have this problem. But we do have favor, so she's got to deal with it.
she does. Her favor is just something like you don't get seasick, though. It's kind of lame.
Congrats! Yay!
She did benefit from the most important part, which was the bonus to initiative she gets. But, you know, not being able to get, not getting to be seasick is meh. The spell effect I
don't know,
forgot
man.
to
There's some
apply
people that would
last
like to have
round
that.
runs out. Some people would love that. That does it for her turn. And she's going to take some bleed as her turn comes to an end, taking 6 points of damage, not overcoming it. And Vask, we are back to you.
All right, I believe I still have her targeted.
I believe so.
So we're going to begin with Hunt Prey.
Okay, sounds good.
Which
and that one you can actually
opens-
hit the little use button.
I shall now find it.
It's all in the actions tab.
Boom.
Nice. And then in chat, there will be a message to just apply effect. And now the game knows you're hunting.
Got it. Booyah. All right. And so with that, our next step will be... We're going to go straight into... If I had planned on just flurry from here.
Sure, yeah, just kill. Now, what I will say as a reminder, because of prayer attack, using it now since you succeeded means the enemy will just be off guard without you having to feint again. However, if you'd like the easier way to get off guard, you could just move to here or here and get flanking with one of your allies, which applies off guard in melee.
And it also supports Thalarin as well.
It would indeed, yes. And you are hasted, so you get the free move action.
Boom. Well, thank you for that.
You're
And
welcome.
let us... And now, is that saying... So that opens the door for prayer attack again? Is that what we're
prayer
saying?
attack at this point, you realistically don't need to use. The enemy is already off guard to you because you are flanking, and the only other benefit of prayer attack is to make them begin taking persistent bleed damage. She's still taking bleed because she hasn't overcome it. So the only
we're in
benefit
flurry
to
land.
prayer attacking would be trying to crit with it.
Got it.
You can absolutely make some flurries.
Ooh, I'll
Yeah,
take a
Texas summer? Yeah, I don't think that's possible.
Flurries for everyone.
Give me Snowmageddon again, please.
flurry.
Freeze
Snow
every
again was
building
so
here.
freaking cool.
I was thinking more of a McDonald's flurry.
Their machine's probably broken. Don't worry about it.
So I guess flurry just comes off as a regular attack. I don't see.
Yes, because Flurry is a passive ability you have that is just when you are attacking
Gotcha.
your hunted target, your map is a lot lower.
Okay, easy peasy. Then let's go with the strike.
Yup. Yup.
He shoots.
Ooh.
Just a little bit outside.
Unfortunate.
Oh, I don't like hearing unfortunate.
Well, that was a natural one. I don't know what you wanted me to say.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
That is unfortunate.
Now, what's fortunate is she has a reaction that is triggered when an enemy crits or critically fails a melee attack against her. You don't meet the requirement for her
There's
to
no
use
way.
it, though. Because she can only use it against targets that have been poisoned.
Oh,
I'm so
yeah.
pleased to not qualify.
you save versus poison.
So first
All
strike
right, then
missed.
let's go with second strike.
Sure. Before
I'm
you
sorry, go
make
ahead.
that attack, I will remind you have a couple options here as well. Attacking is great. If you would like to boost your AC, you could always use Twin Parry instead.
Earl.
But you could, in this case, also use Twin Takedown, since that would let you make 2 attacks with 1 action. So it would let you get another 2 attacks out.
Yeah, twin takedown is the
Like
reason to play a ranger, a melee ranger at least.
You're not
Well,
wrong.
what the heck? Let's go ahead and let's do this.
Yeah.
We'll go with twin takedown.
All right. So you'll make
I'm
one
assuming that's
check
going to
at
be
map
both of
4
my.
and 1 at map 8.
Got it.
Which are realistically like map 2 and map 4 because of Hunt, Prey, and Flurry. Disgusting.
That is attack number 1.
Yep, and Flurry is calculating properly. The flank makes it a hit.
Booyah. Let's get some damage.
Yaha. Good damage
Did it
roll.
roll?
Yep.
Nice.
24. Go ahead and give me your second attack.
Be awesome.
Well, hot damn, that's another hit. That's what we like to see.
We like the hits. And we roll.
Okay, another 21 damage means you're dealing 45 total damage to her. The injuries are stacking up. She is not looking like she's in too great of a situation here. I believe that'll do it for your turn.
That is me.
Malric, we're back to you.
All right. Well, so I know these people are about to show up, and I know we all have dark vision. Let's hope they don't.
Oh, good one. Darkness.
Fantastic. Where's this burst getting placed down?
Right there.
Okay. Big old burst in space. This is the second rank, so creatures with dark vision are able to see through just fine.
Good job, baby.
So you didn't put the haste effect on yourself.
Oh,
Where is that? I got you.
well, yeah, that's true. But it doesn't actually have an in-game benefit or a mechanical benefit. So.
I'll let you step there.
Well, right, but it doesn't count your actions, right? So I could do that anyway.
No, but it's helpful for us keeping track of where everything is.
That's true. That's true. It is. It's also helpful if the dispel or anything goes off.
They've got durations on them for people like me who like to keep track of time. Lucian, that'll bring us to you.
Lucian looks over to Alice. You have been mocked for death by the Red Mantis. And I cast a Hex Evil Eye on her.
Okay. Go ahead. And
Needs
hit
to
that
make
cast
a
button
will
for me.
save.
Yeah.
And I'll put that up there. Hold on. I'm going to cast it. So it's up there. There you go.
Much appreciated. That is going to be a good old will save here. I'm so sorry to say this. That is a natural 20 on her part.
Oh, that's fine.
I think she'll
can do
look at
that.
you in response and just say, "Well, it is my pleasure to be in his gaze."
Yeah, after that, she's going to get an agonizing despair.
That sounds reasonable. Oh boy, alrighty. Another...
And she needs to do a will save, another one.
Yes. That is going to be should be a regular success on her part. However, I think you can tell as you do this, the magic should take some form of effect. She seems unaffected, though. It seems her will saves are quite strong, especially against effects that might cause her fear.
All right.
She just
And
chuckles.
Blight is going to move so he is between the two.
Fantastic. Blight comes on up.
All right, and that ends my turn.
Alrighty. That is going to bring us to the bird off in the distance. That just kind of flies forward a little bit more, gets an idea of the situation, sees you do this, Lucian, the casting of spells, and with a mighty flap of its wings, lightning discharges forward and shoots straight at you with a ranged attack. The good old 120-foot range. I believe, though, that will miss.
That missed.
Fantastic. You see it coming, just quickly dodge to the side of it. That is all the bird can do. Savara, we are up to you.
Okay. So
Everything all good?
Everything all good?
yeah, I'm just slow.
No, you're good. I just wanted to make sure.
No, you're good. I just want.
I won't be slow forever.
All right. Starting
Yeah.
off with an attack. Unfortunately, she is... the darkness does not seem to be hampering her. She does sort of sidestep out of the way without much issue.
Okay, so
It's
that was
also,
the lot.
yeah, it's also real unfortunate that lockdown is flourished, so you can't do it again.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well, I'm going to do my regular one now. My
Sure.
extra attack. Yeah, not very good either.
She is kind of shifting and turning herself to just stay safe and stay out of the way.
Yeah, now I'm going to do taunt, and I
Yep.
do want to do that on her and the bird.
Okay, yeah, because you have your group taunt and can do at a range of up to 120 feet.
Yeah.
And up to 3 things. So if you have another thing that you
Is there
also
another-
want to taunt,
What's the other target?
the gunslinger up in the tower that
Oh,
shot-
yeah, that one
Just
too.
at me.
Yeah,
Sure.
that shot mark, yeah.
All
Yeah,
right.
that one.
And which of the 2 birds would you like to taunt? There are 2 of them over here.
Just the closer one.
The closer one sounds good. All
And
right.
then raise shield.
Sounds good. Valorin, that will bring us to you. As you take a little bit of persistent poison damage again, Savara, but this time you fully managed to sort of flex it out of your system and no longer are at a risk of that. What you got for us, Mr. Rogue Man?
Okay. Um, I didn't really think about it.
So playing a rogue is really easy. You do the same thing every turn.
I know. It's just okay. I guess this the bond moth.
Yeah, you could bond mow here.
Okay.
That is a great little action.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Sure.
I'm gonna do that as a first action. Is gonna be a bond moth.
Sure
Do I need to
thing.
activate it or
Uh,
I just gotta?
You can put it in chat. Otherwise, if you just click the name so it does a drop down, it gives you a specific button to make the diplomacy check in that description. So, however you want to be able to see
Okay,
it.
I got. Okay.
Perfect. And do make sure you are targeting the enemy when you would like to use that.
Son of a gun. Okay.
A 26, I'm sorry to say, is a critical failure.
I did
not
not.
to reroll that.
Yeah.
So not only that, but if you re-roll it, you'll get mythic proficiency, which is going to give you like a +6 or +8, depending on what your thing is.
It'd be an additional +4 here.
So, do not see the. Do I just press it again? Because I don't see it in the chat. So let me change it.
If you're not seeing it in chat, it should be there if you to right click. Otherwise, yes, feel free to just roll it again. And toggle on the roll with mythic proficiency if you're going to, so it actually rolls with the mythic number as it should. It should be at the very top
do
of your
not
actions
see that,
tab.
but
You should see a couple of like checkboxes right at the top of your actions tab above your attacks. One of them should be roll with mythic proficiency.
oh, I can see it.
Perfect.
Thank you. I still don't see the dice.
If that's not working, you may need to reload Foundry then when you get a moment.
Oh my
because that does just happen
Okay.
sometimes to people. You did succeed though this time, which is phenomenal.
Okay, that's good.
She will become bond mode, which means she's taking a penalty to will saves and perception checks. We do quite love that. However,
and then
that did use your last mythic point for the session.
Yes.
Wow. Which also, by the way, means that while it's still probably really hard, demoralizing would be higher odds than it was before.
Think so.
Yep, she has a penalty to her will DCs because of that bond mo, so it does make demoralizing easier.
Okay. Well, I do not see where to demoralize.
That would be in your basic action macros.
So yeah, down on your hotbar, there's that gold symbol.
And then make sure you are
like the metal.
Her. The one in the 2 slot, so it looks like the square.
At the bottom of your screen, at the very bottom.
I'm sorry. What am I looking at? I'm looking at my character sheet or at the page?
No, it's the actual bottom of your screen.
Bottom of screen. I do not see that. On the right side?
No,
right in the middle. I'll share screen real quick so you can see what we're looking at.
Please.
Foundry. Don't look at my enemy stat block. Hide that real quick. So, if you've got stream open, it should be these options right down here on your hotbar.
Oh, okay.
This is the one you want to use in the 2 slot. So if you're selected on yourself, you target your enemy, and then you can either click that or just use 2 on your keyboard. It'll open good old basic action macros. It's all alphabetically sorted, so I believe demoralize is right here in the second column for you.
Hold up, kids. Okay. I do not see my bar. I'm thinking about it.
That's strange.
Yes.
That's real goofy.
I do not know what's going on.
I'll help you play around with it later. For the moment, just go ahead and roll an intimidation check from your character sheet.
Okay, intimidation.
Demoralize is intimidation against her will DC.
I almost got the 20.
I am so sorry to say a 33 is not quite a success, even with her Bon Mot benefits. Trying to frighten her, she looks at you and just raises an eyebrow. Is that the best you can do?
Oh, I guess it is. Since I
Oh, you're
still have
supposed to
the
have
hunt trait
confidence.
on. Oh, my bad.
You do still have
No.
Hunt Prey on.
Okay, that means I can still do my twin takedown, right?
Absolutely.
Okay, I'm gonna do that.
Go
So I'm
for
gonna
it.
do my first one. Okay.
And do make sure you're targeting.
I did. I was. Oh yeah, I forgot. I'm so sorry. I
If you
forgot it.
reloaded, it untargeted you from everything.
Yes, I forgot. Okay,
A
that was the first one,
34
and
with the flanking is an exact hit.
okay, that's good. You want me to reroll the second one?
Sure, yeah, you can make the attacks before damage. Either works for me.
Okay. Yeah, targeting now.
That's a
Hey.
real good hit.
Okay.
And a crit due to your
The
weapon
good old Keen Rune.
thing.
Makes you crit.
Okay,
on a
so for the
19.
first one, it's damage, right? And then the other
Yes.
one is critical?
Yep.
Okay.
This is going to be disgusting to look at. Oh no. I'm very scared.
And then the critical.
Mm-hmm. Okay. A total of 84 points of damage to her. Yikes.
By the way, that's what a rogue does. Just
Yeah.
FYI.
Hey, well, why you never gave me this character before?
However, she
You
does
said you wanted a
manage...
gunslinger.
To be fair, you're right.
Gunslingers are kind of just ranged rogues when you really think about it. You're crit fishing, so...
Yeah.
You can squint real hard and they look the same. I believe you have used Bon Mot, Demoralize, and Twin Takedown. So you specifically have your
That's
hasted
30.
action left, which you can only use
Ooh.
to move or just make a single attack.
I guess we'll attack again.
Sure. Yeah, you're at map 10 here.
But that was still the correct answer because you're in perfect position.
Yeah.
Hopefully. You.
A 28 is not going to do it, I'm sorry to say.
Damn it, we need a new rogue. We gotta replace this guy.
Hey, what? Wait,
Misses
what?
one attack, gets rid of him.
Right.
Sorry,
After
we
doing
only have
80
winners on this
damage,
team.
and literally the last attack.
She is not looking too good. You guys also should be able to like hover over enemy tokens at any point, and it'll give you kind of an idea of how their HP is looking. So she is badly injured right now. And the redder the text gets, the lower they are. Miss Erica up here is not particularly happy about the situation. Let me tell you. She's watching her boss get shot to hell and back.
Is she? Does she have dark vision?
She does. Yes, yes.
Damn it.
May I introduce you to the wonderful world of gun witches? My favorite.
Aha.
I don't know what that is. I try to avoid
That sounds
everything that has
fun.
gun in the title.
She has a gun that also acts as a magic staff, and she is a witch. So, thank you, NPC Core, for giving me this delightful stat block that I could play around with. She is going to conjure a magic bullet into her rifle as her first action, and then she's going to look down at her boss that's already looking injured, shrug her shoulders, and unleash a shrapnel barrage in all directions.
Oh, that's funny. I was going to say, and in her misery, put her out of her misery, but it
Pretty
sounds like that's
much,
what she's
yeah.
doing.
As she is going to unleash a bullet storm about that large.
Wow.
That's pretty big.
Which is going to hit everyone in that area. And I will need everyone to please give me this reflex save.
Well, I know I'm going to get hit.
You're a rogue. You don't care about getting hit with reflex saves.
I know.
There was a button in chat as well to specifically use Vask for reference, because that'll tell you like if you succeed or not. So, we've got a couple things here. That is a failure from everyone in the party except Malric.
Which is hilarious, because the
I
cleric
know.
shouldn't be the one making the reflex saves.
But the good news is, Thalarin, because of your greater rogue reflexes, even though you failed, you're only going to take half damage as if you succeeded. I'm going to roll saves for enemies here in a moment, but I'm just going to roll the damage everyone will take here so you guys can...
So is this another spell?
This is not a spell. This is an ability she is using.
Okay.
She conjured a magic bullet, fired it, and turned it into shrapnel. This
is it a magical effect?
It is a magical effect.
Okay, a spell or magical effect deals damage. My reaction is called Shadow Siphon.
Yeah, you can cast Shadow Siphon here.
All right. Exchange material energy. Let's go ahead and put it out there for everybody. Boom. Exchange material energy from the shadow plane. You transform the triggering spell into a partial illusionary version of itself, attempting to counter the target spell. If the attempt is successful, any creature that would be damaged by the spell instead takes only half the damage.
Mm-hmm. So go ahead and
casting the spell.
Roll that counteract effect. It does treat as 2 ranks higher, so this is treated as a 7th rank. A 35 will succeed, which does mean it's going to counteract this effect. You really don't like me using my magic effects, huh? Do you?
No, I don't. That's what I'm good for.
Okay.
But I think you still get, what's that? Any creature to see. If the attempt is successful, any creatures that would be damaged by the spell instead take only half.
Yes. So this is going to get a little funky, and we're going to do this kind of one by one. I'm sorry, I completely missed Savara. That was a nat 1 on your part, which would mean normally double damage. Did you want to reroll that?
Yeah.
Okay.
How do I use my hero, or do you just do it?
If you scroll up to where that roll is in chat and right-click it, there's some options, and one of them is reroll using a mythic point.
Oof.
Good news is, it's not a crit fail anymore, so you're just going to take normal damage here.
At least that's better.
Because of the successful Shadow Siphon, that 30 damage roll, we're going to start with the people who take half here. So Savara, Vask, and Lucian, each of you can go ahead and take half damage from that. You can just hit that half button on the 30.
Where is that?
It is right before Lucian casts
Shadow
Shadow
Siphon.
Siphon.
I found it.
And Vask as well, please.
All right, that was Shadow Siphon.
Yep, right above it is the 30 damage dealt, and you just take half of it.
Got it.
And then the other people, so Malric and Thalarin, because you take half damage, which is then halved again, I believe that comes down to 15...
7.
Piercing, yep. I'm just going to put 15 and you can hit the half button because I like seeing things. So. Dang.
So press half?
Yep.
Oh, you know what? Actually, Well, so we could have done that, but I also had a reaction that I just
do
thought
you?
about because
Oh,
I
no.
have Thalarin as my person, so I can just take half of that damage even. So he only takes, I don't know if I take 4 and he takes 3 or vice versa.
Goodness, this
But
is
since I still
from
haven't even gone through my temp hit points yet, I might as well.
yeah, this is from your the connection.
Yeah, life connection, I think it is.
Oh boy. So defend life. I will remind you, if you use defend life, the spell ends. Because it's a one use ability.
Oh, it is?
Yep. Yeah, when the spell is complete, you gain the defend life reaction,
Oh,
and once you use the reaction, the
wow.
spell ends.
Yeah, we cheated the hell out of that when we played Extinction Curse because we were using that constantly.
Oh,
Okay,
no.
yeah, never mind. He can take that.
Yeah, it's
I
like
don't need to take that 3 damage.
you cast it
Damn.
early on and save it for a big hit. Now I'm going to roll
Yeah.
some saves for the enemies in the AoE. Thankfully, the damage is halved to them as well. But Savara needs, or not Savara, Alice needs to make the save. One of the birds needs to make the save. And the 2 marauders you guys spoke with earlier in the AoE also need to make the save. So everyone's getting shot.
See, they should have just been relieved.
They were trying. Oh, did I not up? This is going to look real funky. I'm realizing when I made those stat blocks, I forgot to improve their saving throws. Whoops.
Yeah, all criticals.
Yeah, I rolled a +7 for their reflex saves, which is not what it should be. But it's funny, so... Falcon fails, takes full damage, which is halved because of Shadow Siphon. And then the 2 people down below crit fail, not expecting to get shot by their ally, but because of Shadow Siphon will also take half. They just take the normal 30 in that case. That finally deals with Erica's turn. Some more enemies are going to be gradually approaching here. Ye old Falcon here is going to fly up a little bit and is going to... Yeah. Who wants to get lightning shot at them? Any takers?
Yeah.
Not me.
Malric will.
Okay. Malric, I'm shooting you with lightning. I know you're saying this because you've got a high electricity resistance, but I don't care.
I don't, actually, I don't think.
Oh.
I'm saying this because I haven't really been touched.
Well, that is an exact hit on you, I believe.
Wow.
Though they do become off guard because of the taunt.
Yeah, I didn't realize it was an attack. I would have volunteered Zavara. Who does have electric resistance?
Thankfully, it's only 15 damage to you. And it's not that bad. Any volunteers for my last attack? It's not a lot, I promise.
Zavara volunteers.
Just everything.
Zavara volunteers.
Zavara, is this true?
She's yelling at me without using her push to talk.
Oh. I'll acquiesce. I'll shoot Zavara, why not?
She was just yelling, hey. I don't know if that was a...
Oh. Oh, it looks like Zavara
was
just left the
volunteering.
server, so I'm not sure that's what Zavara wanted.
Oh, maybe that's why she was yelling, yay, hey at me.
Uh-oh.
Oh, it also says I'm asleep on this thing, so I don't know why.
Oh. Well, good news is Zavara's AC is disgusting, and so I missed.
Yeah, she should be the one volunteering for all incoming damage, just FYI.
Let's see. They are going to do some moving. Why is my door?
Oh, I bet she was yelling because her computer died.
Oh, no.
Oh,
That's
I was
not
right. I just checked Discord. Oh, well, it probably just... the battery probably just died. It should be an easy fix, I hope.
Here's hoping. Is she playing on a laptop?
Yes. She's not a real gamer.
It better not be a MacBook.
Yes, she's not a real human.
Well, okay, I wasn't going to say that.
It's okay. I've complained about her. So I love my iPad. It's great. But no, an actual Apple laptop, no, I ask her to upgrade all the time.
I am a certified Apple hater, so. Let's see here. Most of these guys are just kind of approaching at the moment. Unable to do much at the moment, as they are doing their damnedest to make their way towards you. It does not appear like these enemies, the regular marauders, really have the ability to see in the dark, as they're kind of hesitant to approach the sphere. Two of them come charging in towards you, Lucian, but you can very clearly see they are fully blind while in this darkness. They don't know what's going on. They're doing their best. Alice is completely surrounded and not happy. Her weapon is still poisoned, so she is going to make a cutlass strike at someone. I have 4 targets. We're just going to Beyblade and see who gets hit. How's that sound?
Beyblade.
Maloric, you're getting hit.
Pull the Ripper. Rip it.
Me? What did I do?
You got unlucky. I'm sorry.
That doesn't sound like me. You need to check that math again.
Well, that is going to be... she should be taunted. Let me make sure she's got that on for the penalty to attack. So you want to make sure you don't die. That will be a 43 to hit, though. Everything coming together to make sure you don't get crit. Thank goodness. I don't believe anyone has reactions back to help here, though.
Nope, already used mine.
So, that's going to be a very mild 20 points of damage, as well as some persistent poison damage to you, Malric. However, I am going to need a fortitude save from you, from the venom that was on the weapon.
Well, I guess I haven't used a mythic point at all.
Sure. Well, hot damn, would you look at that. No poison for you.
Wow.
See, I don't want to cast a spell again, because Lucian, I know he's out of reactions, but he's going to find a way to counter it. I don't know what he's got going on over there, but I'm just going to open his sheet and see a reaction that's still like, hey, you can do this even if you don't have a reaction. Counter it.
The non-reaction reaction.
Right. We are going to do another toxic flourish here, drawing a poison, applying it, and taking a slash at someone, all for the low cost of 2 actions, which is going to be against Thalarin.
I knew it.
I say this, it's nothing
was the
personal,
worst.
Thalarin. Just
I was the worst.
copious quantities of hatred for you. Ooh, this should have a +1 to it. I don't think it matters because I rolled a nat 1, but...
Hey,
Should.
that's good.
That does it for her turn. Her blade finding purchase, but kind of getting stuck in the mire of assassins swarming around her. She's not looking like she's in a particularly good position. That's what you got. She does.
All right,
stop
we're
bleeding,
going to.
though.
Ooh, what's that?
Oh, well, that's not fair. I was working on that bleeding.
Well, I mean, this would be when you could use Prayer Strike if you want to do it again.
I think that's a good time.
Yeah. Why not?
She remains my prey.
Mm-hmm.
And that one is a doozy. So. Oh, come on. I'm eventually going to get good at finding this stuff on my character sheet. It's going to happen.
And don't forget to then toggle it on at the top of your sheet.
Boom. It is now toggled on. And so now we shall begin our attacks.
Yeah, I would also, help you note that since you've got 2 actions to do so, you can always use your Earth to Heavens strike, because that lets you make 2 actions while also potentially, or 2 attacks at max map while debuffing the enemy with each one that hits. And
Well,
that
let's
does
do
not
that.
cost a mythic point to use. It's just a mythic ability.
Oh, for whatever reason, okay. All right, so let's go.
What
Little bit of
uses
heaven?
mythic points is a little bit of weird. Oh no.
Oh no,
That's a crit.
That's a crit.
Oh no for him, not oh no for
Oh
you.
no for me. Sorry. So go ahead. We'll roll critical damage here because it
That was
does not
heaven.
combine the damage.
That was heaven. You just sent him to heaven.
Go ahead.
Or hell, you never know.
Go ahead. Roll that damage. That's gonna be a lot. That is.
Wow.
No. Undo that. Don't roll regular damage. Hit that critical button. Savor the good damage roll.
Savor.
You gotta
what am I looking at
appreciate
here?
what you've got.
Oh, critical. There we go.
Yeah. If you
Ooh, that looks much snazzier.
So a good idea to always have chat open when possible, because it will show the most recent roll, and like on that attack, it directly says it's a crit, and it'll even show you which button to hit. That is 44 points of damage, and the persistent bleed she's going to take is now doubled.
Glorious.
So then, go ahead, uncheck Prayer Strike, because that's no longer applying. And make
now
your
we do a
second
regular
strike.
attack.
Yeah.
Now we do some earth, which is where we're trying to put her.
In the dirt. That's another hit.
We shall now execute some damage.
So she becomes clumsy and stupefied, and because both attacks hit, she's clumsy and stupefied for a minute. But I don't think it matters, because that was enough damage to take her down.
Finally.
Oh.
As both of your blades carve into her, all of you through the darkness hear a short scream that is silenced by the sound of blood drops amidst the rain hitting the deck and the wet thud of a head following shortly after. Phenomenal. Now, I will leave it up to you guys in a situation like this. Your target is theoretically dead. There are numerous enemies here. Do you think you would continue fighting, or would you focus on trying to get away?
Trying to get away.
Well, remember what he said about the Mantis. We make things look as glorified and messy as possible.
I
These
think we
people
already
need
did.
to remember that this is the Mantis.
Her head is rolling. What else do you want?
Well, so
That's a
yeah,
normal assassination.
I think there's an element of punishment.
So yeah,
the mystique of the Red Mantis.
Yeah, and we want it to look all flourishy and everything, which we did. But we were paid to kill her. We weren't paid to kill all these other people. So as long as they
are
are
not paid.
Well, right, but I mean, just as our target is dead, so the rest of these people, if they want to just let us flee, then they can continue on living their lives, as far as I'm concerned. Or I still have my 5 AoE 2-action harms.
I will be. Let's just say I'm going to put the flourish to the end.
Oh no.
Wow, this wizard is bloodthirsty.
Yes.
Or witch, I guess.
Yes.
Probably not the worst
Read
idea.
Read the backstory. That's all I know.
You are expected, in the case of someone like Alice here who worships a deity, typically you take their holy symbol upon your successful completion of the kill, and that is what you present back at Elismagorty as
As
proof
proof.
of completion of your job.
Proof of
Um,
proof of death.
Yeah. And then there's also the, hey, these guys have cool, probably expensive magic items. If you want to steal it,
Oh, that's true.
you should
We
probably
need to
get
at
rid of
least,
all the enemies.
Yeah. We need to at least take that corpse back with us, or we're gonna want to search all this stuff. I don't know. Yeah, kill them all. I agree. Kill them all.
That turned
I
around
mean,
real
it's
quick.
not even a vote, right?
Yeah.
We stop so we can do rock, paper, scissors. Right? Stop. We are
Sorry.
evaluating what
All
we
of
must
you,
do.
Can you stop attacking? We have to roll for loot.
We have to see if we want to kill you or not.
I would certainly say, Vast, I'm not sure how good you are in intimidation, but many of these enemies aren't able to see in the darkness, so they don't necessarily know their leader is dead. If you can think of a good way to try and scare them, you could always use your last action here to like make an intimidation check and see if you can't get some of these enemies to flee.
I'm back. Sorry about that.
Welcome back. Hope everything's okay. You don't have to. I'm just saying that's an option you have.
Oh no!
Can I? Wait, can I?
My intimidation check is, if I heard correctly about a head rolling,
Yeah.
Yes.
then we
Just smack it
will
out there.
whip. No, we will whip her body in such a fashion as to spray them with the gore of her remains.
Yeah.
I was thinking more like grabbing the head and showing them the head, but
They're in the dark.
whatever works.
It's like,
Hey,
I'm
gonna get that would touch the head.
I mean, the head would be great, but like again, to show them the head in the dark, unless her head goes glow in the dark, which would be kind of epic.
Does somebody have
I
a
don't know
spell
how
for
to
that?
make her.
I feel like Achaekek should bless you guys to be able to do that. Yeah.
The glow in the dark remains.
You may certainly give me
Do I have
an intimidation check here if you'd like. See what can be
Let's
done.
go for it.
Okay. I'm gonna try it. Please. Frick. Yeah, I don't have
you,
any more
Fowler,
points.
I was just giving this opportunity to Vask here.
Oh, okay,
Since
good.
Since it was his turn and he was the one who got the kill.
Oh, okay, my bad. I thought you meant for all of us. My
You're
bad.
good. Probably better not to
Eliminate
do
that. Yes,
one.
thank you. Yeah, eliminate that.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Well,
Please use your point.
Did I just do a crit 1 again?
you got a 2 on the
2.
die. For 19 total, that's not going to do much. If you would like to throw a little mythic pizzazz on that and reroll, you certainly could.
Please.
Let's myth pizzazz it. Come on, we're towards the end of this
Yeah.
time.
Go for it.
So I'm going to give up one of my. Boom. Give away a mythic point.
Are you
We're
able
now
to
going to
see
do
the
a
roll in
natural
chat?
20, by the way. Oh, did I see the chat?
If so,
I did not see the roll in chat.
Interesting. Then yeah, just do the manual reduce roll at mythic proficiency and roll it again. Sometimes Foundry is annoying.
All right, here we go. Manual. Is it in there? No. Nat 20 would be nice.
That is a 30. If we account for the mythic proficiency, that should be a plus 8 to that, so that will be a 38, I believe, as the final roll. I think in this moment, Vask, as you behead Alice, you feel a little bit of that blessing flowing through you, feeling the opportunity. Before her head hits the floor, you just, with a quick kick of her now deceased body, it falls to the side, blood spewing from her neck wound. Does get over Lucian a bit. I'm very sorry. You're kind of in the way of the two people climbing the stairs. But blood hits you, spraying past the two already in the dark, and with that mythic power, the head of Alice begins to glow slightly, just enough that those in the dark watch it go rocketing by them out into the open. Enough so that everyone sees it. And there's a lot of screaming that begins. A lot of screaming. Malric, I would say it is your opportunity. Based off of the screams you're hearing, you don't think really any of these enemies are going to stick around. Maybe the lady with the musket, if anyone. But the regular guys, you don't think anyone is brave enough.
You said she was what 20? She was 80 feet up in the tower, so she's 20 feet away from us, right?
You. Yep.
All right. Well then, I will say, I guess we're your monarchs now. Kneel, and I will throw a what's that thing called? A cast down harm spell onto her.
Okay. My goodness. So that is going to be a
nice
fortitude save from her.
So this, I have harming hands, not healing hands, but I'm assuming this will work.
It should. Yep, looks like it's
I have jazz hands.
So she will take half damage from here because of the success. You regain 7, but because of cast down, she is going to be sort of forced down onto one knee at the top of this tower. Ah!
That's my. Oh, I still have.
You still have
quickened action,
an action, and your hasted action, I believe, because that was only a
no, because it's. Oh, what's a 2-action harm, but it just spell shape cast down is the third action.
Spell shape, got it.
Yeah. So then, yeah, I will. I guess I'll just come keep Lucian company.
Sure. I think as she is forced down onto one knee, she grits her glasses that she's wearing. One of the lenses cracks and splits. Ah! Was never that loyal anyways. You didn't have to do that. Lucian, you're up. What would you like to do to the now screaming in terror enemies?
Lucian turns and in a very calm voice, the Bloodwalker brings his death to all. Remind all. Visions of Danger is the cast I spell for 3 actions.
Oh no.
And the vision they will get are red mantises crawling all over them and biting and piercing their body.
Ugh.
They need to roll a basic will save. Everybody in 30 foot.
Yeah, if you would go ahead
burst.
And place that burst down.
There's the burst. You see it hits everybody except for us.
Yup, fantastic. It will not get the falcon up top because that is so high up if you want to get the people down below. But that's still a bunch of will saves they're going to have to make. I'm seeing a lot of crit fails.
Yep. So damage is coming.
Yeah, they're all going to take double here. Oh no. Every single one of them takes 70 points of mental damage as all of them believe that they are getting devoured by
the Red Mantis.
The Red Mantis in all his tiny, adorable glory. Fantastic. They were going to flee. Now they're going to flee even harder.
And I take my quickened action just to step away.
Sounds good. That is going to bring us to the first Falcon, no longer under the control of Alice because of the blessing. It is going to quickly find its mind back and simply fly off. It does not want to be a part of this. So it is going to just kind of vanish. It leaves. See ya.
Something like, not my circus, not my monkeys.
Yeah,
I'm
pretty
out.
much. Savara, would you like to do anything? You guys
Yeah,
are
I'm gonna
sort
move
of.
up
Oh, go ahead.
between
Sorry.
these dudes and kind of lock them down here.
Yeah, they look like they're about to flee, and the lady at the top of the ladder looks like she's surrendering at the moment. But if you guys don't want to
Okay.
leave anyone alive, I won't
I mean, I
stop
can
you.
glare at them and give them a second to run away before I run over there.
You can do whatever you want. Don't let me stop you.
So the thing you missed.
It is fun to
while-
leave somebody to tell the story.
Yeah, I was actually going to mention that because Lucian's talking about wanting to do the flourish, but if nobody's alive to report
That was
it-
my flourish.
Yeah, I'll run
Uh,
over there and glare at them. And then
That was
hopefully
my
they'll-
flourish. Because now there's plenty of people who know we were here.
What was that, Savara?
I'll look at them scary and hope they run off.
Yeah, go ahead.
Well,
Give me just an
so what I was
intimidation
gonna-
check. Why not?
What I was going to say was the thing you missed while your computer was dead was that Bobby said that he wanted to slay them all, and he wasn't leaving until they were all dead. So
That's to everyone.
Well, if he wants to do that, we can do that. What do you want to do, Bobby?
Nah, I just want to scare the hell out of them.
Okay.
They're very scared
Oh, he
right
just-
now.
he just wanted to cast another spell before we left. I
Yep.
think is what.
That's what it was.
Hey, I don't blame you.
Which
for
is
that.
the Red Mantis biting them.
They'll also keep in mind that they probably have magic items, and if we let them run away, we don't get to keep their magic items.
How do I do this? Hold.
To just make an intimidation check.
Yeah.
If you go to the proficiencies tab of your character sheet, which is the one that looks like an open hand, you want to click the little die icon next to the number of intimidation. There you go. Perfect.
Ooh, nice.
There have been
Pretty
some
scary.
disgusting rolls on your guys' part tonight.
You're
They
welcome.
can't see anything right now. They feel mantises crawling over and biting them, and you come forward. Do you
Dressed
have
as a
specific
mantis.
way you'd like them to be scared of you?
Yeah.
Yeah, I imagine her just walking right up in between these two people and knowing that nobody can see her and just whispering like, "Now it's time to run" or something like that.
Does that sound good to you, Zavara?
Absolutely.
Fantastic.
That would be awesome. Now it's time to run.
With a roll
I
of
saved a
that
ton
high,
of money on my car insurance.
you walk up to them, look between them, lean forward and whisper, and you watch both of them, unable to see, their eyes roll back in their head and they faint. The rest of the guys are going to start running here. These two are going to be consumed by nightmare ants.
Actually, Pat, by the way, you were almost onto something. You could have just upped it a little bit. I think the correct thing was, I've been trying to reach you about your the extension on your warranty.
Your warranty.
Been trying to reach you about your life's extended warranty. It's running out. What I will ask us at this point is we kind of leave initiative order here, because the other Falcon is also going to wheel away, no longer under control. Most of these lesser enemies are going to flee. The gunslinger up top, that gun witch, kind of leaning at the moment, holding onto her musket tightly, recognizing she's not in a good spot, no longer making any hostile actions. What would we like to do about her?
I think
So-
we all know what to do.
She's not our target.
Well, she's not our target. But you said she's up in a tower, right?
Yeah, she's like
Is
20
there-
feet above you up a ladder.
Oh, so there is a ladder there. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. So I'll say, you can come down and bring us the possessions that you own, and we will let you leave with your life. Or you can stand 20 foot up there with nowhere to go and
No, I'd definitely rather not.
view the inevitable.
May I ask you of one thing? If
No.
I... No? I'm not going to give you one base.
Mark is ruthless.
Oh, why would I?
I see that bird that looks like a familiar. I'm just going to ask for the safety of my familiar to be guaranteed. Is that too much to ask?
Yes.
I think we can accommodate.
Ah. Well, you can.
I was gonna offer to make it
I
easier
didn't
to
say
find
who
where the
we
riches
was.
are here, and on the slight recompense, you don't take my familiar. That's all I was gonna ask. Please.
I step up to her and hold my hand out. You are not what we were here for, but remember, do not come afoul of the mantis.
I really wasn't planning to in the first place, if we're being honest. This was just a job I was getting paid for. I didn't know it was going to be like this. I want to go
and then
around and study
I
magic.
help her off the ladder and I look at the rest. I says, she is no harm to us.
She's no prey of mine. Let her leave.
Under the floorboards over there, the ones that look like they are the extra nail, that's where the gold is kept.
Well, bring it.
All right. Let's see if Dalaran lets her leave.
She'll go sidle over to it and start, not physically strong, trying to pry up the floorboard. Working very well. Going to use a bit of magic. I'm not doing this to harm you in any way. This is just to help my very, very physically weak self.
I believe that we can pry it up if it's okay.
Am I going to get killed because I couldn't pry it up if I let you do it?
Yes.
No.
Then I'm going to do it. And she's very slowly, very gradually going to begin prying up those floorboards. And at this point, the storm is also beginning to calm down with the departure of the Chaos Falcons. You all notice piles of coin reflecting in the moonlight. What appears to be a hefty mix of both gold and platinum. To the total tune of about 15,000 gold.
Oh, that's all?
What
So
do you
we
mean
saved
that's
her
all?
for nothing.
What?
I don't have detect magic. Bobby, do you have detect magic?
The gold isn't
Yes, I
magical,
do.
I promise. It's not cursed, it's not
Okay.
magical.
Yeah, that's what I was really worried about, was
Yeah,
that it
no,
was going to have
you're
some
fine.
kind of tracking effect on it or something.
No, I've seen those pirate plays about cursed gold and the like. It's not any of that.
Oh, and this is the person saying that, right? I think we should
Yes.
probably sense motive this.
Yeah, if anyone wants to sense motive, you may. I was wondering if someone would think of that.
For those of you unfamiliar with the system, sense motive is a blind perception check.
That is effectively the D&D equivalent of an insight. It's not directly a lie detector, but it's a great way to get an idea of if a person is being straight with you, if they're focused on other things, if they're keeping secrets and the like. Malric, she seems right now to value her own life and that of her familiar more than anything.
That's what I would have suspected. But that could have also been a nat 1, which is why
It could be a nat 1. I could be lying to you. I will do that.
Yeah. So for those of you, because I only see my one roll here, it's free with no negative effect whatsoever. If you, I guess if you crit fail, you can get the wrong info, but unless we all crit fail.
Yes. I will say, for future reference, typically if sense motives are going to be made, my limit is 1 per person per conversation, and then anyone who's going to roll, we roll all at once, and then I give information, so it can't just be like one person rolls,
yeah.
I give you information, the next person rolls to try and figure out if I was lying or being honest. Just to keep it sort of honest for everyone and keep the game moving.
I like that. Yeah.
I will say, Lucian, you did just roll as Blight, if you meant to.
Oh no, I didn't. I must have been on Blight.
No, you should have said, yeah, I
Just
totally
wanted
meant
to take a
to.
chance.
Yeah,
Blight
Lucian
just
doesn't
wanted to take
care.
a
The
shot.
same, if I'm not wrong. Oh, I'm very wrong. Why is your perception so much higher than Lucian's? Or than Blight's? Strange.
I got the wrong screen up for him. Let's see here.
You may re-roll if you like. I know the difference. It should be a +5.
Yeah, just take that. Take
Yeah.
that. Since I had the wrong screen up.
It's interesting for you, Lucian. You are a witch. You have a familiar, so you have a sort of understanding of other witches and their familiars and the care they have for them. You've heard of them, though you have not come across them before. Witches whose familiars are weapons rather than living creatures. So you're pretty confident looking at this lady Erica here. That magical musket of hers is her familiar.
Oh wow!
Oh wow!
Yeah, gun witches are so cool.
That is extremely interesting.
Yes,
Where
they have.
Where does that come out of? That's cool.
Gun witches were a stat block introduced in NPC core.
Ooh, nice.
So mechanically, the way it works, the firearm acts as her familiar, but it remains a mindless item with no actions. So it is just it's special, but to me only.
Mm-hmm. After I kind of figure that out, I'm just like, interesting choice of patron.
They chose me. It was a. I didn't really. I'd like to say I didn't really have much of a choice. I did, but I thought it was cool at the moment. It normally works out great when I don't have to come up against Red Mantis assassins. No, thank you.
With
Big
that,
fan
I
of your work,
take my
but...
I lift my mask off and put down my hood, which I don't know if y'all all have Red Mantis masks, but I do. So I pull off my Mantis mask and lower the hood and bow my head and says, "You can leave."
Thank you. Much appreciated. She's going to take a look at you, Thalarin, if you're going to do anything, as she moves to leave.
I'll give you 1 minute.
She goes invisible and will start running. She will cast a 4th rank invisibility on herself and begin running away.
Which, if y'all want to see what
that won't stop me.
If you go to general, you'll see what Lucian's mask looks like when he's wearing it.
Nice. Very nice. Well, on that note, as you guys finish this contracted assassination, begin to gather up your rewards of it, and are able to either take a rest in this now empty fort, or decide to immediately begin heading back to Lismagorti. That will be up to you. But I think that will do it for tonight's session.
Oh, for the most part, I just want to see what's just clean the place out.
Yeah. I would say there's generally going to be regular supplies that can be picked up here. There will be some cheap booze. You guys would probably be able to find a stash of nicer booze. Still not great, but the hidden stash that was mentioned by the one marauder earlier, you would be able to find it. It'd be kind of tasty. I don't know what alcohol tastes like because I don't drink, so I'm not someone to ask for.
You can get some calamari over here.
You could get some calamari over there. You're absolutely right. Go to their fish reserves and cook yourselves a nice dinner. But that was sort of an opening to the game that I wanted to give you guys an opportunity to get used to Foundry, to your character sheets, to combat. How did that feel for everyone?
I enjoyed it.
Yeah, that's great. Thank you.
Yeah, it was good.
Fun stuff.
I feel like
I'm slowly getting into the flow.
yeah, I feel like the people who were worried that they would take a while to figure out their characters all figured it out pretty quick.
Yeah.
Yep.
And also,
What was
something I-
that?
me, sorry, I don't know my NPC sheets. Something I like to do for games, especially in their first sessions and initial combats, I fully recognize sometimes we take feats and abilities that we think we're going to like, and then we either don't like or don't end up using. For the first few sessions, especially, if you guys want to change things out, you are more than welcome to do so.
Oh, did you hear that, Bobby?
I'm not going to hold
Yeah.
you to that. So,
Yeah, that's one of the things I was looking at when she saves so readily off of all my will attacks. I go, damn, all my spells are will.
she specifically had a high will save that was her second best save, and she had bravery. So, specifically, when she rolled a success on a will save against a fear effect, it becomes a crit success instead.
Yep.
That is not something a lot of NPCs will have. That was just her.
No, but normally spellcaster, I usually like to spread it out. Have
That's
a
a
couple
good
of
idea.
fortitude. And
Yep. Yeah, finding 2 or 3 different things you can target is always
Yep.
a good idea. In the future, server will typically be going up around 2 hours prior to session, so that is a great time for you guys if you would like to hop on at all to make changes around. Alternatively, during the week, if you have things you'd like to shift, please feel free to just reach out to me. As long as I'm not doing something else, I can easily open up the server for you to hop on and do that. So, thank you guys so much for playing. I quite enjoyed session. I hope you did as well.
Yeah,
I'm
it
looking
was
forward
fun.
to next week.
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah, me too.
good group.
Yeah.
Good times.
All right. Have a good one, everyone.
All right. Thanks.
See
Thanks, you
Good.
too.
you guys next week.
Thank you.